Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Jills, welcome to the North American Rookie Finals. We have arrived. Yes, we have 4 months to the day, 4 months to the day since the Quest beta launched. And yeah, we are here. We are here to bring you this first round, High Pink versus Toxin. I am Monsieur Demouy, joined by so much subtlety on the cameras, and Nightfire with 2 E's by my side. Nightfire, man, are you as excited as I am?
I mean, if you're not awake after that exhilarating intro, you sure are now, because yeah, I'm feeling the energy, Dimly, and I am very excited to get into this first round of, I mean, what's gonna be several hours of really exciting Echo Arena. You know, we're gonna get into this whole NA Rookie Cup. We're gonna see exactly what these NA teams are made of. I'm expecting some pretty good level of play. I'm expecting some pretty skilled teams to be competing here today.
Oh yeah, we are talking the top 16 placed at the midnight last night. Out of it's something, I don't know how many exactly. It's somewhere 100 teams, 120 teams, rookie teams. It's insane. So this is the cream of the crop right here. Now these two, they are actually the center seeds. Seed 8 Toxin versus 9 High Ping. The hypothetically closest matchup we're going to get here in round 1. Now, these two teams did face off in week 5. Toxin took that one into score 24-11, but that was 5 weeks ago. And also worthy of notice, High Ping went 3-0 this week over Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday against Hot Dog Eating Contest, Carnage, and Ragnarok, respectively. To get here, they climbed their way up, and they're here today to start here in round 1.
We are getting into it. The joust unfolds now. Let's see what kind of speeds we're at. Let's see who's going to be grabbing this disc first. A good slap coming in from Toxin down over to Echo Cameron. He's going to work his way up inside the bubble. Nice bit of passing up to the top, and this is going to be the one-on-one. Ooh, but the stun, the stack quickly there to defend in the back, and this is going to be a full clear. Maybe High Ping setting up something on the offense.
That was a 2.05 joust time there from Toxin on that slap. Now, they do get it back here momentarily. They misplay it, so it's still loose. A double stun there at mid, so it's going to find the hands there. Xenadude, who sends it right back to the Toxin bubble, picked up now by Knight. Knight turning around, going to try to send it through that. Well, he's passing it up there, to Echo Cameron. Not able to handle it. Now, short loop, losing his tracking. So still a brawl, a fight for this one. Knight tracking it down. He's going to get that one slapped, not through mid. It's going to get caught in mid. Now slightly through, but then now in the hands of Xenadude here for High Ping.
Good little bit of stack work there out of Toxin to sort of stay in there and get their hands on disc and keep their hands on disc. Now they're working inside High Ping zone, trying to set something up nice and easy. They're going for that square setup inside bubble. A good bit of passing to the bottom side, but stunning coming in there from Light has come. He's going to grab disc and get a full clear. So maybe High Ping can put something up here on the offense. The stack quickly back in time to defend. The offensive stack quickly here to attack in the back and forth in the back and goal. Echo Cameron finds it in for the first point of the round. Toxin go up 2-0.
Brandon Chandler got a great stop there on the first attempt, but Echo Cameron with the quick hands, he's going to get the grab back, send it in for the 2. Yeah, what a goal there for Toxin. Just relentless there behind the goal. They saw the opportunity. They refused to let go of it, and they get that one in. A minute and a half in, so it's going to be High Ping now here with it. Goal. The quarterback gets stunned out. Second pass gets stunned out. That is a good disruption. That's a turnover. Echo Cameron picking it up. He sends it down there to Knight. Knight, empty goal, sends it in. Hits it for the 3 from 15 meters out. 2 minutes in, Toxin's up by 5.
I mean, now you're talking momentum, and this next point's super crucial for High Ping. You know, you gotta shut down what is a runaway train right now. Toxin with 5 points unanswered, very quickly back to back. They're clearly challenging the offense here with these blitzes. They're trying to interrupt and disrupt right off of the gate. Almost able to get this intercept. Echo Cameron gets stunned out. A good bit of work there from Average Toast. Doesn't throw a disc. He was potentially looking at an open goal, but decides to challenge the 1v2. Short Luke quickly stunned out by the stack, and Titan able to snag disc and clear that out. And High Ping looking to try and get another offensive push going, and a very nice intercept by Xenadude, and it's going to slow things up a bit.
The pace of this game is so fast. These teams are so quick. Oh, misplay there. That one goes wide of the goal. Titan came out for a moment to check it, but isn't able to get the grab, so it's back in the control of High Ping here. And yeah, the pace of this game, the passing we're seeing, I mean, this is high-level play. And we're talking, some of these teams are ranked down like 30, 40, 50th. this is what we're seeing at those levels. I mean, this is the future of Echo Arena. It's amazing how deep the talent pool is. Short Loop coming in. He's going to get stunned out there by Light is coming. That one's going to get slapped out. I believe that was by Knight. And now it's here to the near side trap picked up by Knight sending that one in. Flat bounce off the back wall. Not quite getting there was Echo Cameron. And this one's in the back in the hands of High Ping.
Cameron just missed that one. A pretty favorable bit of bouncing here in the midfield for the likes of High Ping as they are able to get their hands on disc. Does look like a bit of movement here inside the zone, and 2 points for Light is Come.
What a play! Did you see that pass over Bowtie? That was top level. You're going to see it in the replay right there. He sends it right over the Bowtie. Light is Come comes in, swings a little bit on the shield, and brings it in for that too. That was fantastically executed there from Toxin. They're now up by 7 as High Ping comes out with his joust advantage. No, we get a restart actually.
Well, it gives me a bit of a moment to talk about what I think's been working well for Toxin. You know, their midfield defense has been looking very good. You know, this High Ping offense out of the joust, they got challenged once with a blitz, and so that puts you on guard, right? Because now you're aware, okay, this team, they're very capable of applying a very quick stack. They can get right on top of our QB right away. We have to be aware of that. At the same time, the next play, when it's the next offensive joust for High Ping, they do not challenge, they do not blitz, and they instead split off man-to-man in the midfield and then end up getting the pick that way. So they're diversifying their defensive approaches and their offensive approaches, you know, how they want to attack, how they want to defend. It's certainly been paying dividends for them, and it's why they have this 7-0 lead right now, because they have been able to get those key intercepts to get that disc back and get themselves on offense.
Yeah, I think the word I would use to describe Toxin so far in this game is just relentless. Just relentlessly attacking. They're relentlessly going after the disc carrier, the pass options. They're attacking the goalies. We're gonna get the restart here. Not sure what for. Maybe to fix a setting. But yeah, it's really working out for Toxin. Now, High Ping, you know, they're really only one adjustment away from coming back here.
Yeah.
You know, these teams are very, very near in skill level. There's a reason they're both here. And so, I mean, at any moment, you know, just the ebbs and flow of the game, at any moment, you can see High Ping turn it around, and suddenly it's a 9-7, 10-7 game right under your nose.
And I mean, there's a lot of games going on right now, Demi. We got games live across all 3 channels. So if you are tuning in here, you're in for a good one. But, you know, make sure you're getting that multi-stream up. You're watching 1, 2, 3, and 4. And, ooh, a missed joust here from Toxin. Or not joust, but coming out of the tunnels, they bonked there. And so they don't get that instant defense. It does give High Ping a little bit of a breather on their offense. But still, Toxin able to get the intercept and set up their offensive attack.
Only for a moment, Cameron trying to send that one over to Light is Come. Light is Come got stunned out, so it's going to turn back into the hands of High Ping, at least for a moment. Titan does get it back. They're near their back line. Short Luke, though, with the good stuff. Sending this one in. Is this going to be on target? No, it hits the nest. Now bouncing out, finding its way into that far side trap there, whereas Short Luke's trying to track it down. It's actually going to be Light is Come, picks it up. He's going to get this one cleared into the High Ping zone. Bouncing down to the far side wall there. We're going to have a couple chains coming in here. Big attack there. Big stun. Knight coming away with it. Knight sending it in. Knight's going to go in off of the head of the goalie there and hit it for the 2. And Toxin's up by 9.
Really nice bit of shooting there. I think it ended up bouncing off of the head of Brandon to go in there. But yeah, Knight able to put that one in. Now things start to get dangerous, right? You're at a halfway point through the round, 9-point lead. It's not insurmountable, you know, like we've been saying. High Ping just a few goals away from coming back in here, but they need to start getting their offense set up. You know, they're really not even getting the opportunity to set up to pass, to set up to attack inside the bubble of Toxin. And I don't know if that's Toxin's defense or just, you know, the pass is not necessarily finding their targets for High Ping, but either way, Toxin still playing a pretty clean game, and now they're trying to set up for another offensive attack.
Now they send that one in. Brandon does get the grab, but he's setting it out, hits a barrier. Disc is still loose. Knight is tracking it down. Knight comes away with it. Knight's going to get stunned out, but there's Light is Come. Light is Come, turn it around, coming in. He's going to hit it for another 2. 4.5 minutes to go here in round 1. Toxin is going to take an 11-point lead. Yeah, that was just fantastic recovery there from Light is Come. Knight was looking to take a shot, but he got Goomba stomped on the way in.
We really just need to see a clean offensive push here from High Ping. They just need to put 1 or 2 together in this first round just to show that they can. And this is looking like a good bit of setup. Look how quick the Toxin stack is back to defend and disrupt We'll see if it can defend in time. A good bit of passing coming in, and a nice 2 from Average Toast. Nice passing. That's going to finally put them on the board, and yeah, that's exactly what they need to do. You know, they just need to clean up their passes, get those passes out, not get those intercepts, not allow those intercepts in the midfield. And if they can set up inside the bubble, they're looking good. So still 3.5 left, 3:45 left. They're not out of it yet for round 1.
Oh, absolutely not. It's only a 9-point difference. That's a minimum of 3 goals. That's absolutely surmountable with that 3.5 minutes on the clock. This one's just going to get sent wildly into the zone here. That's Echo Cameron picking it up here on the near side wall. Echo Cameron now going to walk it in, has a little bit of room. Going to let his team set up in the bubble there. Looking for that in pass, finds one, get a hit, light has come, bringing it in, and he hits it for a 2. Toxins back up by 11 with 3 minutes to go.
I was looking at the setup there, and that was essentially a 3v4. I don't know if there was a DC at the end of the arena or what, but they had one sort of waiting for a clear, and it never came, and ultimately Toxin capitalized on that arrangement, and now they quickly answer back. So that gap closes. That's a good bit of passing, though, down to Average Toast. He's making a challenge for that 3. A nice save from Titans, denies that, and now quickly cleared out by Toxin.
That was a very quick turnaround there. Big save there by Titan. He was looking at a 2-on-1 situation. Now this one's still loose. Going to be picked up by Lighterscom. Lighterscom taking a shot. He hits a 3. 8 meters out. Wow, what a what! There were how many defenders were right in that area, and somehow Lighterscom finds that lane for the 3, and they're up by 14.
I mean, we're nearing a mercy at this point. You know, Toxin certainly close to really taking this round 1 in storm, but we'll see if they can manage, or if High Ping can prove that they can put up a few points on the board at the least, so that they can go into round 2 with some of that momentum. Because, you know, they do have another opportunity. There's a good bit of work on offense from High Ping, and Average Toast able to find the 3, closes that gap a bit.
That was a great shot. He had 2 defenders right on him. He was about to get stunned out. He had no time to send that one in. And yeah, that's that high angle, 9 meters out, hits it for the 3. So it's back to 11 points here. That interception, that might turn it around. Ooh, the shot's gonna go high, bouncing up to the ceiling. Average Toast trying to get there a little bit faster than he is. He's gonna get sent out by Knight. Knight tracks it down. Knight's just gonna clear that one out. But they're right in the hands of Xanadu. Xanadu now for High Ping turning it around. And Xanadu coming in on the near side wall, sending that one in. Gonna hit Short Luke. Short Luke now sending his foot across, looking for the teammate, but that one's gonna end up at the far side wall, bouncing up to the ceiling there. Average Toast getting it. He's gonna get stunned out, and a turnover, maybe trying to track it down. Echo Cameron does pick it up, trying to send it out, but they're in the hands of Xanadu. 1 minute to go here. We are out of mathematical time. We'll be round 1 to Toxin. But High Ping looking to put one in. Ooh, that one missing that cone on the backboard. That's what he was searching for. And a good turnover there. Good stuff. But another turnover. Cameron coming away with it. He's going to get that one cleared out.
Really nice bit of defense out of Toxin. You know, just shutting down the setup lanes from High Ping. And High Ping doing a good job of keeping disc in hand, of continuously attacking. Finally, Short Luke able to put that one in, and they've closed this lead down to about, you know, in half as we get into the end of this round. And I'm interested to see what we get in round 2, because this seems like a bit more of a warmed up High Ping team. Maybe they're a bit more familiar with what kind of level of gameplay Toxin is going to bring to the table. Maybe they'll be a little bit more ready at the start of round 2.
Yeah, it does look like they have found their footing here, and I believe that was 2 unanswered. And now Light come just trying to check this one out. Cameron does pick it up, looking across it to Knight. Knight not able to play that, so that's going to bounce around. But with 7 seconds to go, maybe one more shot here. Cameron bringing it in, sends that one in for the 2. That'll be the end of round 1, 18-7 to Toxin.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, they closed what was a much larger lead. You know, it's it was getting dangerously close to mercy territory there for a little bit, and they shut down that momentum accordingly. So round 2, I'm very interested what we get for round 2, because they don't even want to wait the full.
Yeah, no, we're going to be going right back into it. So here we go. Team countdown is ready. I hope Subtlety was ready for it. Yeah, he definitely was. Of course he was. Yeah, consummate professional he is. As we're going to come out here, that's going to be Toxic getting there first. Good slap down to the left there. And this one heading down. Looks like Titan's going to pick that one up on the near side wall. Titan within. That was 2.05 seconds joust time. Samus first round. Ooh. I believe that was a ding there. Light is going to pick it up. Second chance. He gets stunned out. And that's going to get cleared there by Average Toast all the way out.
Good bit of defense inside zone there from High Ping, shutting down what could have been an early point from Toxin to kick off round 2. And it's not what you want. You know, you definitely want to start off your round 2 with a shift in momentum. You want to try and change things up a little bit. You definitely want to try and come out with an early lead, and they have managed to get the diffs cleared down into the zone of Toxin. We'll see if the stack is going to be here for High Ping or if it's been disrupted. It seems there's some brawling going on in the midfield, and now they're going to be trying to get an intercept here to get possession again.
So Titan with it now. Titan going to send that one across the camera. And a solid possession so far from Toxin. Really not letting High Ping control it for very long. This one's just going to get sent in. Brandon Chandler picking that one up with no issue there. Sending it right back out. Going to find its way to mid where Average Toast will pick it up. Average Toast pulling out the staircase. Going to send this one through the near side tube into the trap. So maybe a brawl for it here. That's Average Toast coming away with it. Average Toast now dropping to the floor there. Some more staircaser as he's going to back it up here to the back line. Try to pull out some of that defense. Actually, no, they have one more back there. Brandon Chandler playing even further back. So maybe looking for another reset here, trying to pull that defense out. Average Toast is right now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a different change in how they've been attacking. They finally have an opportunity to try and set something up. It was almost taken away from them there, but a quick brawl on the floor does have it go back and forth. The clear is going to be there, and the snag is not from Brandon. He tried to get it. He was trying to cover 2, but couldn't quite get disc in hand. But they were definitely trying to slow the pace up a little bit. And, you know, now it's been 2 minutes with no points scored. Considering the amount of points that were scored in round 1, it's certainly a change in the overall pace. So whether it's going to work for High Ping or not, they have effectively shifted the momentum of this game in round 2.
Yeah, still scoreless over 2 minutes in. There's a bit of a brawl for it there, the far side trap, but this one finally ultimately going to find the hands of Toxin here. Echo Cameron on the back line. Moving in slow, absolutely trying to pull out that defense. He's taking his time. He's going to start walking as no one's going to challenge him. Push in that back line, push up, maybe get a 4-man attack on the bubble. They're going to let him keep walking. He's going to send that one into Light. Light bringing it in. Oh, he gets stunned out before he can finish that, but Knight picks it up. Oh, then a grab. Short loop with the stop, but he's going to get the clear. What a clutch stop there for High Ping.
Yeah, what a really nice bit of defense here. And Average Toast going to try and capitalize on the open goal. No, those are the tough ones. We always say it. And Average Toast misses an opportunity, but it's all right. Still in the hands of High Ping. They're going to try and set up on the offense. We don't even have time to talk about their defense. And as I say that, Titan's going to put up a clip of his own on defense. Prevents another shot from going in. He's been doing great work on defense there for Toxin.
Yeah, so far he's had a couple clutch saves in this one. Now a shot here, short loop. That one's going to go wide. Almost getting our first goal here with 3 minutes in, still scoreless. Average Toast coming in, sending that one in off the backboard, also going wide. And Cameron's going to pick that one up for the turnover, looking to clear this one out through the near side tube. It is going to get out his left side tube. Now bouncing around right there in the hands of Short Loop, so good play there by Short Loop. Stack is going to overshoot. He does get stunned out, but not before he gets it cleared back into the Toxin zone, where it's going to be Titan trying to track it down. Does sends it through that near side tube off. That was a clear behind the back. He threw that one behind his back. It was a good clear there for Titan. I saw it, dude. And now, yeah, this one's still loose. Oh, Average Toast picking up. He's going to get stunned. Titan gets it. He gets his pocket. Picks Xanadu with it. Xanadu trying to send it in. Goes off the backboard. Goes wide. Picked up by Average Toast. And then there's our first goal of round 1. 3 minutes, 41 seconds in High Ping. Going to take this one up by 2.
Crazy. You know, you can feel the pressure starting to build up in these players. Clearly, Toxin, regardless of how good they were feeling about a victory in round 1, they were aware that High Ping could very, very much, be a challenge to them, be a threat. And now in round 2, High Ping have prevented scoring from happening for the first 4 minutes, and they put up their own lead. So as long as they don't allow an immediate answer back from Toxin, which almost happens there as a shot goes wide, they are in good shape right now for the second round.
Yeah, that was a good shot attempt, but didn't get in. Did go wide. Titan trying to send this one into Light as come. That one's going to go wide as well. Echo Cameron gets stunned out, not able to get this. But it looks like maybe a drop here. I believe Average Toast is either blacked out or dropped out. The Knight has come picking this one up and moving in over the bow tie. Going to pass this one in. Yeah, Average Toast is currently out of the game. This is a 4-on-3 situation. Knight trying to track this one down. This could be the equalizer right here before we can get a restart. Light has come, crosses this one to Titan. He's going to get stunned out. Great defensive play there. Titan picking it up, scooping that one in. But Brandon Chandler picking that one up, and it looks like Average Toast may be returning right now as he wiggles a little bit there. And he has returned. We're back to full strength. Echo Cameron with it. He's going to get stuffed there by Xanadu. That disc is loose and slapped out of the bubble.
Still, though, in the hands of Toxin, able to re-grab their Titan with a good bit of passing. Hands on, dings off the corner. The defense still holding strong for High Ping. They're able to prevent these shots from going in just by the skin of their teeth, trying to work their way up here, trying to get this disc in their possession, trying to set something up on the offense. They want to pile onto their lead. They want to take round 2 with force, and now 4.5 minutes left. We'll see what Toxin can do because they still have yet to answer back from the initial goal.
Yeah, we are over halfway through. Knight's going to clear this one out. Has no one down. Hopefully they hit that stack together. Brandon Chandler picking that one up on the back line. Stack gets stunned out, so Chandler sending this one out to Xanadu. Xanadu going to clear this one, looking to send it to that far side trap where that chain is going to track it down. Actually, Titan getting there first. Titan sending it through that far side too. Back to Cameron. The letters come stacking up. Cameron picking it up. Cameron looking to send this one in. It's going to bounce off the backside wild up at the ceiling. No one there to pick it up. Lighters come is nearby. Light does get the grab. Going to reset that one to Knight. Good reset there for Toxin as Knight resetting this, sending this into Lighters come back to Knight. And another try here on offense.
They really just need to sink the shot here. Knight does get the stun assist. Titan able to get the back. It's just chilling on the backboard there and pushed out. Gets the stun on goalie. Knight capitalizes on the opportunity. The answer back finally comes in for Toxin, and now we get to see what High Ping are going to do with their offensive joust. Curious to see if they're going to get blitzed, what kind of defense Toxin are going to throw up here, because it is going to be an important one.
So now Brandon Chandler sending this one to that right tube there. Nobody there to receive it except that chain. Got to be picked up a lot. It's looking to send that one up to Knight. Knight takes the shot. It goes up the head of the goalie.
Brandon wasn't even ready for that. He saw him turn as the shot was coming at his head, and it ends up actually bouncing off the corner of his head and going into the goal. Very unfortunate there. He put his hand up there to grab it. I think he actually ended up blocking instead of grabbing disc. So just a chaos of movements ends up putting things not so well there for High Ping. And it's because of this defense, the way that they're approaching the offensive joust of High Ping. Toxin are just able to get the intercepts in the midfield and not allow High Ping to set up. High Ping almost clears it. A really nice snag from Titan in the midfield.
And so much for subtlety. Meatballer appreciates your camera work. As Light is going to send this one in. Hits Sinatra. They're going to go up to the sky trench there. Titan picking it up. Titan going to send this one across there to Light. Light, uncontested, going to send this one over to Cam. Cam coming in on the bubble. He's going to get stunned out there by Short Luke. And that one is loose. Short Luke going to slap this one out. Light is nearby, but not able to handle it. So it's now going to make its way into that far side trap. A couple stuns coming out. Picked up there by Average Toast. Can't get it cleared out. Knight's going to pick this one up now. Knight with it. Knight going to get stunned out, but not before he gets that pass off to Cameron. Cameron under pressure. Going to go back to Knight. Knight not able to handle that one. This one is loose, but Knight's going to collect that one. No problem setting up to Titan. Titan going up to Light. Light taking the shot. He's going to hit it. And that's another 2 there for Toxin. Toxin suddenly opening the floodgates. Going to go up by 5 here with under 2 to go.
Yeah, and we saw a little fumbling of passing there from Toxin, which they haven't done too much really until this round. And so maybe the pressure is starting to get to them a little bit, but they have managed to get a nice, comfortable lead. So that pressure does start to get alleviated. The confidence starts to flow back. You may see a bit even more clean Toxin come out here. As I say that, High Ping finally able to get their offensive joust into the zone of Toxin. Maybe get an opportunity here to attack inside the bubble of Toxin. I think the setup is coming in, the 3-man triangle formation here as the 4th does reinforce at the top, and that setup coming out.
That pass, that was just an over the head kind of fling back, like throwing the when the lady who gets married throws some flowers. But Light is come. He's gonna send that one in for a 3 there. What a play there! They get that one down deep. Light is come gets there on a boost. Now Toxin suddenly up by 8 as we go into the final minute. Only about 43 seconds to go.
Yeah, I don't think mathematically possible. Round 2 is in High Ping's favor. So a very good series here for the first one of this rookie tournament. I mean, both of these teams coming out and playing very good. Here's the setup from Toxin, and the passing still looking good from this Toxin team. They're just buying time. They know that they've secured themselves a round 2 W and in turn the series.
And Knight going with a no-look twirl shot there. Spin shot. Kind of the Echo Arena equivalent of a 360 no-scope. As the Titan's going to collect this one 10 seconds ago. We're going to count down one more time. And that is Knight taking that one from Titan on a beautiful little play there. Knight not even looking at the goal when he put it in. And Toxin will take round 2, 12-2. And Toxin will move on to round 2 in the tournament. Take on, let's see, I don't know if we'll take a look at the board right now. They will be taking on Worst in round 2. Now that one's not going to be cast, unfortunately. But yeah, that's where they're headed. As yeah, what a showing from Toxin. High ping. I mean, they really held Toxin off there. It was almost 8 minutes
Yeah.
that they kept Toxin from scoring more than that one goal, and then Toxin just suddenly, they found their footing once again,
Yeah.
and really opened up with the scoring.
It was looking good. They really came in with the right energy for round two. They shut down everything they needed to shut down and got the lead. It was perfect. They came out of the gate perfect, but they just couldn't keep that momentum going. And to credit Toxin, they were able to shut it down, get themselves back into the lead, and secure the second round. So, yeah, very interested to see how Toxin does throughout this tournament. And like you said, we got plenty of games left that are going to be cast here. And if you haven't already been keyed into it, we have other games live on Echo Arena, VRML 2 and 3. So make sure you check out the other channels for live games as soon as another finishes. Multi-stream, watch them all, listen to them all, go crazy, go nuts,
go absolutely nuts. Then we will be covering when we go to our intermission here. It's probably gonna be a few minutes. We're waiting on we're gonna be doing the winners of Heatwave versus Mean Cuisine. And then the winners of Universe 7 and Underrated Rookies. So once those games finish up, we will return for that. But I mean, this game, I don't want to stop talking about this game just yet because it's a good showing. I mean, that was Light as Calm gets at the game high points there, 14. Also picking up a save. Titan, I always find this interesting because we saw those saves from Titan, how clutch they were, and it feels like he's got to have 6 saves, 7 saves, or 3. 3 saves. That's how he made. I don't want to say only, but he only made 3 saves in the game. But every single one of them were notable. We were commenting on them when they happened. And yeah, you also got a couple saves across the board there. One there to Echo Cameron, one there to Light as Calm. Also picking up 7 points was Knight, 4 points to Echo Cameron. Also picking up 4 assists as Echo Cameron. Substantial. Over there on High Ping at Average Toast, 7 points, 1 assist. You got a short loop there with 2 points, 1 assist, and a save. Brandon Chandler also picking up 3 saves. He had some really clutch saves as well. I mean, some really clutch saves. I remember reacting pretty fervently to. And then 1 assist and 1 save there to Xenadude. But yeah, what a showing there from Toxin. They come out, they make a statement here in round 1. They're gonna go take on the number 1 seed Worst in round 2. And we're gonna take a break for a few minutes. We're gonna hold off till those couple games I referenced a moment ago get finished. And when we come back, we will have the winners of those 2 games facing off right here on Channel 1. In the meantime, the game's still going on Channel 2, Channel 3. As Nightfire said, go check them out. For now, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you very shortly. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Jills, to the, the rookie finals here, the North American rookie finals. And we're going to have underrated rookies versus Mean Cuisine here in round 2. Mean Cuisine is going to be on the right there in blue, underrated rookies on the left in orange. And we are back. I am Sid Demouy, joined once again by so much for subtlety on the cameras. And Nightfire with 2 E's right next to me in the caster booth. Nightfire, man, how you feeling? Especially after that last game and then coming into this one here.
I'm good. You know, it's we've had a little breather, you know, collect our thoughts, get ready for another action-packed set of games, and I'm excited. You know, I'm very much interested in what these two teams are going to bring to the table, as always. I want to see what kind of competitive level we're going to get, and that's the excitement of tuning into these rookie finals is, you know, we do anticipate it to be pretty good, you know, and even if it isn't, it's still very close matches. You know, these teams are very much equally matched, and you just get a great back and forth. And so either way, no matter what kind of skill level we get, I'm excited to watch today.
Yeah, also notable is Mean Cuisine, underrated rookies were the Rookie Cup champions. If anyone remembers way back the Rookie Cup where we had, I think it was like over 800 participants overall, which was absolutely insane. And now most of those players now in the VRML. We do have everyone in the game now. So underrated rookies are going to be on the left of this: Tammy, Flem Enthusiast, It's YOLO Man, and Sphinx. Anyone who's regular in the Discord is going to recognize a few of those names. And then Mean Cuisine there on the right: Obsidian Waffles, Obsidian Nachos, Selkoid, and Arbiter 139. Yeah, these two teams, some of the best in our rookie division. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a division, just of the rookie teams. And I mean, both of them coming in to really bring it. Both winning their games in round 1, meaning they're both undefeated currently, and coming in to prove which one of them is the better, as looks like they are grouping up, doing their pep talks and all that. We're seeing that a lot today, and I love it. We saw it with Toxin, had a whole speech. It got me pumped. It got us pumped, and I am still pumped. I am so ready to get into this one here, because you know this is going to be a close match. I am expecting 3 rounds in this one.
Oh yeah, and, you know, you see it also even in the Discord. You know, teams, players saying they're nervous. They're starting to feel that that butterflies in the stomach sensation that you get when things really start to get on the line. And you know, nothing better when you're playing competitive esports to get that feeling, because it means you're in for a good couple of games. It means you're in for an exciting, competitive back and forth. And I can't wait to see what underrated rookies versus Mean Cuisine is going to look like as we hop into round 1 of round 2 of the rookie finals.
And teams have launched here in round 1, and that is going to be underrated rookies getting the headbutt on that one, sending it down to the Mean Cuisine bubble. Bouncing around there. There's 2.4 second joust time as that one's going to be touched. Double stun going off in the near side wall. Picked up by Tammy on the back line here for underrated rookies. Moving in on the floor there, coming into the bubble, looking for the one-on-one. Going to take the shot, and he is going to hit it for the 2. That's 18 seconds in. We're going to get our first goal of round 1. 2 points to underrated rookies.
Yeah, very nice move there from Tammy. We saw last game, you know, the teams opting to go for passes in a situation where maybe it would have been more opportune to just walk it in. Tammy there demonstrating exactly how to do that. You know, the nice over the top shot, fakes out the goalie in terms of where it's going to be released, and ends up getting that 2-point lead right away. Mean Cuisine going to try to set up with an answer back, and it's not going to be underrated rookies applying too much pressure on this defense, so they are going to be able to set up inside the underrated rookies zone.
So it's Arbiter here with it in the near side trap, pulling that defense out, sends it across at Obsidian Nachos. Just slowing this one down, pulling Tammy all the way out. That pass, though, not going to go. It's going to hit the bow tie, lose. Tammy's going to get the slap. That's going to clear into the Mean Cuisine zone here. All the way down into the bubble. It's going to be a race for it, and it will be Mean Cuisine getting there first. That's Obsidian Nachos picking that one back up. And then Obsidian up to Arbiter. Arbiter's going to send this one in all the way down into the underrated rookies bubble, and they will be there first. That's It's YOLO Man getting that one, sending it up to Flem Enthusiast, turning it around.
Really good bit of awareness there for that pass there off the clear. He went to go maybe throw it down the tunnel, instead ends up getting it to Flem. Flem able to clear it down to the center, and then the stack between Flem and Sphinx gets Sphinx down there for the 2. Underrated rookies are looking really clean here. They have a good bit of passing going on, and their stack play is very good. They're quick to get back on the defense, and so far they've been quick on offense. I'm interested to see if we're going to see more stack and clear plays from them.
So we'll be Mean Cuisine here with the joust advantage. Obsidian Nacho sending that one to the right there to Selfwood. Selfwood going to forward this one up on the relay there to Arbiter. Arbiter now moving up on that far side wall, pulling that defense to him. Going to send this one across softly. He does hit Obsidian Waffles. Obsidian Waffles looking for Selfwood. That one's going to trail a little bit behind, so it is loose. Sphinx going to get the slap on that, but only caught in the trap. The Sphinx and Tammy both getting there at the same time. They're going to stack up, go for that reset, and I'm probably going to look for a clear boost here as both pairs on underrated rookies are stacked up, and there it is. There's the clear. They're going to boost out, look to chase it down, but that bounce is not favorable. It's going to go right back in the hands of Mean Cuisine.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Dings off the corner, almost bounces back in. The clear doesn't quite work out. Arbiter able to get his hands on it, so the offense of Mean Cuisine still applying pressure inside the bubble. A bit of back and forth as Tammy able to snag that one outside of his own teammate's hands. Tries to go for the clear, can't quite get it. Sphinx able to get that one down into the zone, but the defense is back with a quick stack, and they should be there to prevent underrated rookies from any easy goals. A nice snag from Arbiter does change hands in the midfield, and the back and forth continues.
Tammy's going to pick this one up, has Flem Enthusiast at the net, but there are 3 defenders back, 1 in the goal. Crossing that one to Flem Enthusiast. It is looking like they do have one on the floor there. That is Sphinx. Flem looking for a pass lane, but has none, so going to take his time here. Pull Obsidian Waffles around. Flem is going to send this one in, but right there in the hands of Obsidian Nachos. Great read. Gets the clear. It does get past that backliner, so it's going to be a race where I see a lot of suns going off in the backfield. They are neck and neck. Who's going to get there first? That is Obsidian Nachos bringing it in. Oh, the ding and the stop, and Flem is going to send this one out.
Wow, and a very nice clear. So this could be a stack boost opportunity for underrated rookies. As I say that, though, Mean Cuisine starting to get loose a little bit. You know, starting to pick up their pace. They're matching the speed of underrated rookies and surpassing it in a lot of situations. Nice steal there from Tammy, clears it out to the side. But still, Mean Cuisine definitely stepping it up a little bit as we get into this almost second half of round 1. Back and forth inside underrated rookie zones continues as Tammy gets hands on disc and looks to clear.
So that one is going to clear into the Mean Cuisine zone all the way down. Flem Enthusiast getting there. He's going to get stunned out though by Waffles. He's going to send this one back through mid. A glance off of the center star there. Arbiter is going to pick that one up, and a quick change there from underrated rookies to get back on defense. So Arbiter is going to move around the trench there, sending that one up to Nachos. Nachos on the nugget, going to send this one in. Good read there by Sphinx. And Sphinx going to turn this one around here for underrated rookies. We're almost halfway through round 1. Underrated rookies still up by 4 here, and this one not cleared, although that one is.
Really nice read, as you said. The pass just not quite quick enough to the backboard there, and Sphinx able to intercept and then ultimately get this offense set up as Tammy gets inside, almost inside the bubble, passes back to Bowtie, and underrated rookies just pausing things up a little bit here, trying to pull out this defense, and they do so. They get Selk, and now it's a 3v3. They have one on the backboard being monitored closely. The push out from goalie, a nice dive from Obsidian, gets his hands on the disc and the clear.
And what a stop there by Obsidian Nachos. Stack is going to get there. Selkoid picking it up, but it's going to hit the head of Nachos. And Obsidian Nachos now moving in right over there on that pyramid. Going to send that one in. Is going to hit Selkoid. Selkoid looking for a lane. Looking for a pass, and send that one across out of reach of the teammate. Going to bounce into the bounce through the tube, all the way down to self clear. This is unfortunate. Going to go all the way down to that bubble. It's going to be a race. It will be underrated rookies getting there first. Sphinx trying to track it down. Sphinx does get the slap on it as a player back YOLO, but he's not going to be able to get there. Arbiter picks that one up and turning it around now for Mean Cuisine.
You know, they were there first, but he ended up overshooting disc, and here comes an interesting roof shot. No, the bounce doesn't quite line up as hoped. Almost intercepted there, but Flem able to snag that and half cleared as it does get into the hands of Obsidian and pass back to Selk. Selk looks for the shot off the backboard and finds it. An excellent bit of work there from the lower side of the zone. Gets 2 points on the board finally for Mean Cuisine. Maybe they can mount some momentum back and tie things up.
Yeah, what a high skill shot there from Selkoid going off the bottom side of the backboard at the feet of the goalie. That was fantastic. You know, he was probably looking for that 3, but just got a little bit in front of that line. But now we'll be underrated rookies. Flem Enthusiast, so that chain coming in quickly. He's going to dodge them, send that one to that right to Tammy, but it's going to turn over with Selkoid with it. Selkoid going to send this one in, bouncing it off the floor. Arbiter picking it up. Arbiter bringing it in one-on-one, sends it in for the 2, and we have a tie game here with 3 minutes to go in round 1.
I mean, we go 5 minutes with no points put up on the board, and then in a matter of seconds, 4 points are put up and tied for Mean Cuisine. Just like that. I mean, wow, underrated rookies got to be feeling a little shook right now. They have to focus back up and and get this offensive joust in their favor, work themselves up the midfield. The blitz there does go unsuccessful, a bit wide, but the clear, not how they're hoping, does go back into the hands of Mean Cuisine, and now another setup on the offense.
So Arbiter looking to cross that one over to Selkboy. That's going to hit the Geo there and bounce into the trap. Obsidian Nacho's picking it up. Nacho's going to send this one in. Does hit Waffles. Waffles looking to take a shot. What placement. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. What a shot there from Waffles. Just, that was masterful. I have nothing. I can't, there's no better way to describe it at all.
It was just... is interesting because there was a little bit of late reaction from the goalie if you watch the replay, and I think that was because the initial thought was, oh, this is going to be a pass to the backboard, this is going to be a backboard shot maybe. Instead, it's just placed at the top of the goal, so that the realization that it's going to go in is just a little bit too late for the goalie, and a nice 2 points. 6 quick back-to-back points scored here for Mean Cuisine. Underrated Rookies trying to do something about it.
This one going to get cleared into the Mean Cuisine bubble, and it's going to be picked up now by Obsidian Waffles. Under pressure, going to get sunned out. This one loose, but Arbiter right nearby. Arbiter does pick it up. Almost stunned, gets that one sent down into the trap. A bit of a brawl for it still. Obsidian, a couple stuns going out. Actually, that will be Yolo picking it up. Yolo is going to clear this one into the bubble, going to bounce up high. Nacho's coming out to play it, can't get there, goes back to goal. And Arbiter now will pick it up, but Tammy picking the pocket, coming around now, ducking one. Oh, gonna get Goomba stomped on that one. Selkboy trying to clear that one out. Gonna hit the Pac-Man. Still loose. Arbiter picking it up. Arbiter gonna get stunned out. Wow. Tammy coming away with it. Tammy with it. But Tammy's bringing it in for the 2. We're back to a tie game with under a minute to go once we come out of the tubes.
Tammy doing work in the back of zone there with the stun, with the snag, with the jukes, putting that one in. Very nice job to tie things up. That's exactly what they needed. Now 55 seconds left on the clock. As you said, not a lot of time to work with, and I don't know. We'll see what either one of these teams can do on offense, but we're close to going into OT for round 1.
Very close indeed. As Selkboy is going to take this one at the far side wall. Looking to send that one in. I believe that was intended for Waffles, but out of reach. Tammy's going to pick this one up now for Underrated Rookies. 30 seconds on the clock. 27. Tammy moving across this, moving along this near side wall, going to walk it through mid. We're looking at possible overtime here. Tammy sending this one in under 20 seconds. Cleared back in. Selkboy clearing this one in. Ooh, the bounce. But they're in the hands of Flem. 12 seconds to go here. He's going to send this one in on a prayer. That one's going very close to the goal. Got to go wide, but that player's down. Tammy's bringing it in. Tammy's going to hit it. Wow. Underrated Rookies are going to take round 1, 8-6 in the last 10 seconds.
The stack movement from Mean Cuisine was looking good. You know, like I had said, they started to pick up their pace after the start of round 1. And their stack was looking, it was starting to keep up to Underrated Rookies, but of course, right when it really matters, Underrated Rookies pick up the pace. They end up getting down off of that clear and find themselves in an open opportunity to dunk it in, like you said, with 3 seconds left. So no opportunity to answer back. In our first round of this second game in the rookie series is, wow, fantastic.
Yeah, that was, that was a photo finish. Basically, I was standing. It wasn't obvious, but I was out of my chair standing by the end of that one. Gonna excuse the noises. I'm sitting back down now. That was such a game. Oh man. Oh wow, what a goal there by Tammy to finish that one off in round 1. If we're going to 3, I'm telling you, we're going to 3, and they're all going to be within 1 goal.
Yeah,
this is fantastic.
To that point, Mean Cuisine certainly seemed to start to get a little bit looser in the middle of that first round. You know, they started to get some points on the board, and they did it quick. You know, they quickly turned the pace up a notch or 2 at the end of that round 1, and now we go into round 2. They have some momentum, even though they've lost that first one. They do have some momentum that they managed to push forward with, and a good pick there from Obsidian Nachos off of the clear from Underrated Rookies, and now they're going to be able to slowly work their way up through the midfield and set up an offensive approach.
Yeah, it looks like Mean Cuisine may have set up defensively there, as that was a 2.7 second joust time from Underrated Rookies, and they were not contested at all. So Sphinx Does get this one back, though, for Rookie. So he's going to send this one in. Bouncing on the near side wall. Waffle's going to pick it up. Waffle's under pressure. So panic clearing. Tammy with it there, but they're looking at a 1-on-2. Going to pass this one up to Yolo. Yolo bringing it in. Yolo. Oh, they shot, but Nachos with the grab, sending it out. And now caught in the trap where it's going to be a brawl. No, slapped out by Southwood.
Really nice slap, too. This could lead for an opportunity for the stack push, but not here in time for Mean Cuisine. Underrated Rookies, the full squad, able to get back and defend, and now they can slowly work their way up as a squad through the midfield. Yellow Man going to go for a bit of a clear, and the stack push does get down there very quickly for Mean Cuisine. They are not allowing any setup to occur here. Another good clear, and the back and forth continues between these two teams for round 2.
Yeah, some ping pong at the moment. Nice grab there from Arbiter as that lane looked open, but did not get through. Arbiter now slowing it down, going to let his team reset up here. As their chain, they have a chain up front. They did get stunned up, but they spread out now, and Waffles with it. Waffles just going to send this one in, going to bounce up straight up towards the ceiling. And Yolo getting there. Yolo going to send this one back towards mid. But they're in the hands of Nachos. Nachos going to send this one in. They're in the hands of Yolo. Yolo trying to send it out, but it's going to bounce off the bow tie over to the near side wall, bouncing around. A couple players getting there. Stun goes out. Waffles picking it up. Waffles has Selkwood at the shield. Selkwood was looking to cut, but Waffles going to get stunned out there by Tammy. Tammy turning it around now for our underrated rookies.
These brawls so key, the setup trying to come in from Mean Cuisine, but gets shut down very nicely by the consistent amount of brawling that has been going on inside the bubble. And now we have a pickup here from Arbiter, able to snag disc for Mean Cuisine, and they're going to try and again approach through the midfield. I don't know if the stack and clear is really going to work best for them. I think their best approach is going to be what they have been finding success with, which is working the passes up through the midfield as a full team. They haven't really tried that yet in round 2, but maybe the opportunity just hasn't presented itself here. It might present itself as a nice clear was there, but Arbiter able to snag it, and now the 4-man press underway inside the zone of underrated rookies.
Arbiter going to send that one up there to Obsidian Nachos. Obsidian sitting it down on the floor there, going to Waffles. Waffles taking a shot, but that one's going to ding. And now Sphinx sending that one out, looking to get it through that tube. It does get into the tube. They get a stack down there. Almost into the tube, actually. Nachos picking it up. Nachos going to send this one in. Does hit Waffles. Waffles coming in, taking the shot. There it is. That's our first goal of round 2. 2:52 in. Mean Cuisine going to go up by 2.
Took a couple of minutes to get that point on the board, but they do finally get it, and it's exactly what they needed. Underrated Rookies looked good off of that round win. Mean Cuisine had momentum to work with, and they managed to get that 2-point lead here early, so now they can potentially pile on as a good intercept goes off there. The pass tried to set up for potential offensive push, does get very nicely snagged by Obsidian Nachos and re-cleared. So the disc is going to stay inside the zone of underrated rookies. The offensive setup is here. And the back and forth, the ping-ponging continues. Now maybe a stack and push opportunity for underrated rookies.
Ooh, good stack there. Selkwood get there. Sphinx was getting very near to that disc and an open goal. And but then Arbiter going to get stunned out in that near side too. Picked up now by Nachos, a stack right nearby. Looking to chase this one down. Does get by the defense. Bit of his brace for it. So it will be Arbiter picking it up. So Arbiter now moving in on the far side. Going to send this one in there to Waffles. Waffles going to cross this one over to Selkwood. Selkwood coming in. Selkwood going back to Waffles. Not able to handle that one. That one's going to go up towards the ceiling. And a good shield there by Waffles to send out the defender. Arbiter trying to send this one across. Let's get the pass off. Selkwood not in the game at the moment. Something going wrong in the headset, but back in the hands of Mean Cuisine. They're going to get another opportunity here. Waffles, though, going to get stunned out and back in the hands of Tammy for underrated rookies.
The unfortunate reality of technical difficulties rearing its head there, but see what they can do as they are trying to get something set up inside the bubble. The snag there from Obsidian Nachos in the back of the zone does prevent it from being cleared. And the nice pass to the bottom with the pass on the backboard from Obsidian. Waffles doesn't quite find entry, and a nice save as well. Now the stack push comes in.
Flam going to hit that one from 16 meters out, 60 meters a second. That's a 1-second goal. That's a 3-pointer. Halfway through, underrated rookie is going to take that 1-point lead, 3-2. And also notable that shot that Waffles took, although we're going to get a restart here. Maybe due to those technical difficulties we saw a hint of a few moments ago. But no, that shot by Obsidian Waffles off the backboard there, he scored on one of those in round 1. and it looks like Sphinx kind of was ready for it at that time, was prepped to get that save. He did, he wasn't going to let it happen again, so he got the stop on that. So that was a fantastic adjustment there by Sphinx to get that stop. Looks like they're going to put exactly 5 minutes on the clock here. Still just a 1-point game in round 2.
Yeah, round 2 certainly shaping up to be exactly what we expected. Round 1, such a great back and forth. Mean Cuisine turning it on at the end of round 1, and ultimately Underrated Rookies able to come out on top. And now we'll see if Mean Cuisine can kind of push through all the way to the end of this round and see if they can get their lead up, or if Underrated Rookies will just kind of squash that bug in 2 rounds and move on to the third match of the rookie finals.
So actually 4:30 on the clock once we get started here. And this is I cannot believe how close this game is. And both teams were kind of at that excuse me. You know, something I noticed when you have 2 very evenly matched teams, you'll kind of start it's its own ebb and flow. Where you'll have moments of really high scoring, where both of them are just, offensively on point. And then you'll kind of see both of them kick up their defense, and that'll start disrupting both each other's offenses at the same time, and you end up with this really back and forth, chaotic, nobody really able to complete more than 2 passes sort of atmosphere that starts kicking up. Both teams start scrambling a lot more, and it's usually what you'll find is it's that team that can collect themselves, get back together, stop scrambling. The team to first do that, to get their heads back in the game, that's the team that usually takes over and comes back. So that's, I think, what we're going to see here in this round 2. It's the team that, because they're kind of in that scramble mode. They're both trying to get those clear and boosts, and they're both disrupting each other's clear and boosts. Someone's going to have to control it, and the first team to really key in on that and get control is the team that's going to take round 2 here.
Still waiting on Mean Cuisine to get their 4th back in, but yeah, you are. It's down to a very fine margin here on both sides. So very interested to see what we get for the rest of this round. Certainly been a good first half, and I hope they can get their technical issues figured out. Maybe a battery died in the controller. That takes a couple of minutes to swap out and get back into the game in a few minutes.
So yeah, we saw a lot of fantastic games earlier today in the European Rookie Finals. It was Gyro that ended up taking that one over Saigon. Excuse me, it was Saigon. I'm sorry, it was Saigon taking that one over Gyro in the finals. There, a fantastic series that was. Look at that! We have our new animation popping in on the cast. And that's something that that's something Powder came up with.
Gyro won.
I'm sorry?
I think Gyro won.
Was it Gyro? You're right, it was Gyro. Gyro beat Saigon. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 minute.
You have all the excuses in the world, Did we had a lot of games today already, and a couple more left yet. This is, like we said, the second match of this NAC finals. I think Dimwee has posted, and Gilligan has posted the link a couple of times to the bracket. If he's listening now, I'm going to do it again. Blast that to everybody. That is our current bracket that we're working with.
Scottish.
Plenty of games left, as you can see. We're still very much in round 2. We have the semis coming up after this, and then we'll be into the finals here on Master League 1. If you aren't aware, also, other games are live on Master Leagues 2 and 3. So while we are waiting for the additional teammates to join, you can quickly take a gander over there, get the multi-streams fired up, turn everything on, and watch all the Echo Arena action your heart can physically take in.
And if you're curious where we're going to be heading after this one, if you're looking at those brackets, we're going to follow the winner of this team to the semifinals. Whoever's going to be going up against whoever's going to win that worst versus Toxin game that's going on right now, uncasted. We're just gonna have to wait for their report to get that to know who we're going to be facing. But yeah, the winner of this game will be facing off against the winner of that game in the next round on this channel. I'm very excited for that one as well. But yeah, this is man, what a day! This is so awesome to see this actually come to fruition, and
yeah,
so much work that so many people put in to make this happen. You know, the mods, all the mods. But last night it was Gilligan and Princess putting the list together. But overall, I mean, just getting the whole thing together. You know, the whole list of the mods. Nada, Alacost, and Dana McFabulous. I'm sure Seek Evil's still somewhat active, although he is off at college now. Of course, we miss him already. I don't know if he's happens to be watching this. Probably not. But yeah, so many people. Dakin, I know, was also a part of that process last night. So it's Palador getting this all orchestrated so we could get it running today. And yeah, it's just awesome that we're getting it. We're getting this to happen, and you know, putting this this new talent on display for the established teams to scout from, maybe. You know, because there's so much talent here that I think, you know, a lot of people maybe weren't totally aware of. And you know, putting them on display in this big event here really lets them get noticed and seen, and it shows off that, you know, how deep our talent pool goes, and how many, you know, and it also pointing out that a lot of these players are Quest players who joined the Quest beta that came out May 5th, 4 months ago today. This is the 4-month anniversary of the Quest beta, and yeah, this is a lot of these players have only been playing for 4 months, and how good they are, man. Yeah, it took me 2 years to get as good as some of these guys have gotten in 4 months.
Yeah, it's certainly it's fun. It's a fun
and
little
girls, guys and girls.
It's a fun opportunity. It's a fun chance to be able to dive into the action of it all. You know, I'm you get a little like you said, it's like a scouting. You get to take a gander at what the next hot player is in the league, and maybe some of these top teams will end up scooping them up. It's always fun, especially when you get to the end of the season, to see all the roster changes and new teams and old teams forming and all sorts of stuff. So it never ends. The excitement about the league is ever going, Dimly. There's always something to look forward to.
Yeah, there is, and I mean, and this, you know, we're not done. I mean, after this, after what we got going on today, we're not done. We're only beginning. 'Cause tomorrow we also have venues. Big venues broadcast, a bunch of games in there. I don't have the list in front of me right now, but I know our marquee matchup that day, tomorrow, the marquee matchup on the venues, the fourth game there. Trying to remember off the top of my head, I think it's Zero and Frostbite, although I think that might actually be a challenge match. Whoever it is, has major implications on that finals race. Major implications, but on top of that, we have a couple challenge matches to cast after that. Probably, anyways. Probably be casted. It's the last day. That also will have major implications on the finals race. So we got all day today. We got all day tomorrow. And then, of course, we have Monday through Friday. Nothing going on as far as casting games and stuff. But then we go right to the open qualifier. And the weekend after that, we are only 2 weeks away from the finals. And I'm just so excited. And this is the best time. This is the best time of the season. This is the best. I love this. I love this so much.
Certainly exciting. Still waiting on that last teammate to join. I wonder what the ultimately the holdup is. Wonder if we did get a ping at one point. So I'm curious if there's any details to be.
Not that I'm aware of, but I know Subtlety is giving him a nudge right now. So we'll see if maybe that'll give us an answer or two. But yeah, I see a whole bunch of people in chat here. Ender Chicken, Mr. Napro. I saw Newton Dad said hi to me earlier. I meant to say something. I think that was right before the game started, and I forgot to, because this game kicked off. Last round kicked off quickly. And minimum wage Matt there. Yeah, there's Newton Dad. Just Phantom is in the chat. Gator Rich the same age. There he is. Tiny Thug is not in the game. Looks like he's going to be stepping in for Selkoid. Also Risen Echo, Dark Pepe, Jake the Snake, Nightfire with 2 E's. Of course, he was posting that link.
I'm in there.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people. Bobby Digital, Too Old to Game, Nico K, Jonah 5D, Malls are the best. Gilligan was in Gilligan's opinion, brawling is the most important part of the game, and as everyone knows, those are facts.
Yeah, and I was about to say, especially in a tournament situation like this where you can't dip into that reservist pool, it's actually really important to have a deep roster. To have that 5th, that 6th player on your roster shines through in a moment like this when suddenly you've lost your 4th. You're literally in a situation where you are clinging on to the hopes of progressing through this rookie tournament. Otherwise, you're out if you lose this round, and you're able to dip into your own pool of reservists, if you will, players that you maybe have already played with you, that already have the experience of playing with your team. They can much more easily slot into your team than maybe a sub that's not familiar with how you play. So I'm curious to see how Tiny Thug can help this Mean Cuisine squad come together, because he is a rostered reservist for this squad, and so very much smart of them to have a 6-man roster, and here they are utilizing it.
And he has played with them in games throughout the season. I know I've casted at least one, maybe more than one, that Tiny Thug was a part of. So certainly not a unused reservist at all. You can see that sometimes the team has a reservist, but they never really need them. And then that time comes, and they might be familiar, but they haven't had that game experience with them yet. That's not the case here. Tiny Thug is familiar with Mean Cuisine in game experience, and so this is going to be. I think we're in for. I expect this game to the character of the game to not change. I do expect it to still be tight, to still be very close. Maybe with this big break, maybe it'll kind of end that scores drought we've seen for the first half of round 2. We might see it kick up here to start, and that would be fantastic because the pace we started at in round 1 and maintained. And are still kind of at the little discombobulated at times. It's just so high. They're playing so fast, so hard. It's fantastic to see, and I'm so ready to get started back here in round 2.
Interestingly enough, underrated rookies utilizing this time to potentially discuss strategy. I see them huddled about again, getting a bit of a cheer going maybe before they get out into the rest of this round. But yeah, they're staying focused. They're staying locked in. You take a little breather, but now it's time to keep the momentum going that they have. They have this 1-point lead, and so they want to come in to the rest of this round after essentially getting pretty cold for a pretty long time out to now have to come back. We'll see what sort of effect it has on their momentum, and if they can kind of just keep riding the success that they've had so far. But like you said, it's been so close, and I don't expect that to change. So it's certainly not going to be easy for underrated rookies to advance this lead, and wondering what we're waiting for as I want to get into this action, Dimly.
Oh yeah, very ready to go here in round 2. There we go. I do believe that's the ready up we were waiting for. So we should get started here. Actually, we're gonna have to wait 1 more minute. This the way the settings work. They set it to round 2 of 3, so we'll have to wait that full minute to get back started here. Excuse me. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, but I mean, very, very anxious to get started here because this is it's one of those games, man, that you just, it really, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just so good. It's so fantastic. The level of play we're seeing is just up there. Some of the plays we're seeing are just fantastic. The execution, the passing, the chains are so fast. They're so quick. And I talk about, I frequently reference, there's 3 parts. There's 3 important parts to your chain. It's not just about going fast. You got to be quick to get together. You got to be accurate with your trajectory, and you have to be fast. All 3 of those things. Being fast by itself is nothing. If it takes you 2-3 seconds to get together, it doesn't matter how fast you go. You're already too slow. And these teams do not have that issue. They get together very quickly, and we are getting ready to launch here in round 2, 4:50 on the clock. Underrated rookies up 3-2. Mean Cuisine with the Joust advantage.
There it is. If you are just tuning in, Dimly hits you with all the info you could possibly need as we finally do get back into the action. A long time out. Both squads maybe feeling a bit cold, but ultimately Tiny Thug being brought in here for Mean Cuisine. He is a reserved sub, if you will. He has played on the squad before, and he's helped set up this approach. Good bit of passing between the three of them, Obsidian Waffles, Nachos, and Tiny Thug to set that one up. And just like that, in the first 10 seconds after timeout, Mean Cuisine answer back and push up their lead 1 point.
Maybe Tiny Thug, you know, I don't know, the MacGuffin they needed. That doesn't even make sense. I don't know what I'm saying, but this one, yeah. But now a turnover. Arbiter is going to pick this one up. So Mean Cuisine back in possession after getting that goal. 4 minutes on the clock here. We're in round 2. Underrated Rookies did take round 1. So if Mean Cuisine wins this round, we will go to round 3. Arbiter going to cross this one over there to Obsidian Waffles. Waffles now going to approach slowly, cautiously, and as he sends it over there to Tiny Thug, Tiny Thug's going to get sunned out, and Tammy's going to look to clear it, picks it back up, does get it out. This one's going to go all the way down into the Mean Cuisine zone.
Tammy's had a pretty aggressive day today. Really been getting in there, getting in the face of the opponent, and there, Flem doing the same. Going up, getting the stun, snagging the disc, challenging the 1-on-2, and going in for the dunk. Answers back for his whole team all on his own, and just like that, a lead of their own. Underrated Rookies now up 1 point.
So yeah, it will be Mean Cuisine here with this joust advantage. Coming out is Obsidian Nachos, sending that one across. Gonna hit Tiny Thug. Tiny Thug. Ooh, stuff there by Tammy. Double stun. Disc is loose. Tiny Thug does pick it back up. No, actually, Tammy getting there. Excuse me. Tammy turning it around now for Underrated Rookies. Tammy now on the floor there. Got to juke around a little bit. Give some, make some time for the team to get spread out. Sends it across the Sphinx. Sphinx going to reset it here to Flame Enthusiast. And Flame Enthusiast now going to reset it here for Underrated Rookies on the back line, setting it in.
The back and forth really vicious right now. A nice pass up to the top of the zone.
Ooh.
Goes past the defender. And YOLO, man, snags it and puts it in for 2. Good bit of work there between the two, Tammy and YOLO. And 3-point lead now. So 2 goals or a 2 goals or a 3 is going to put them back on the board.
So Mean Cuisine coming out with this one. Obsidian Nacho sending that one across there to Arbiter. Arbiter just barely dodging YOLO. Sending this one across, looking for Waffles, but Waffles not able to handle it. Double stun coming out, and that is Arbiter able to pick it up. So Mean Cuisine still in possession here, currently down by 3 with 2 minutes on the clock. Arbiter sending this one over there to Obsidian Nachos. Nachos moving in. Under pressure by Tammy. Going to try to send it back to Arbiter. Arbiter is able to get there. Oh, and pulling the Dusty there. My Oceania friends will know what I'm talking about with that one. Arbiter now moving in. Going to juke around there on Tammy. Tammy trying to disrupt this one. Cross it over there to Waffles. Waffles going to send it back to Arbiter. Arbiter bringing it in. Ooh, Tammy going to stop that one. And YOLO picking it up. Going to look for the clear.
Again, Tammy getting in the face of the offense, not afraid to challenge, get up there with the stun, slap the disc out of the hands. Been a great defender for this squad here. And now the setup inside the zone almost goes awry for Underrated Rookies, but favorable bounce. Mean Cuisine still able to hold on to it. The pass back to Tiny Thug, the setup into the outside of the zone, has some opportunities up at the top of it, sees those, gets the pass up there, but it doesn't quite find who it's looking for, and now the disc drifts around the zone of Underrated Rookies.
So now Obsidian Nacho is going to send this one in there to Waffles. Waffles taking the shot. He's going to hit it for the 2. 1 minute left. Mean Cuisine down by 1. They need to get this disc back after this Underrated Rookies joust advantage if they want a shot of forcing that round 3. Also notable, it sounds like our worst did beat Toxin over there in that round 2 game. So the winner of this game will be moving on to face Worst in round 3 as we come out here with 40 seconds to go.
A lot of pressure right now for this Mean Cuisine squad. They need these points, and Underrated Rookies recognize that time is everything. 30 seconds left. They're going to force this Mean Cuisine squad to push forward. The stack does slowly get its way up, and now 25 seconds to clear downrange. Nobody in goal. A 3-point opportunity there as the defense does climb back and get into position. But this works for Underrated Rookies. If they just juke on the bottom of the floor, pass the disc back and forth, maybe finalize things here with a 2-point goal, that's going to be it. And the whole series goes to Underrated Rookies.
There it is. That is the ice. Going to be 9-6 here in round 2 to Underrated Rookies. So they will be moving on to face off against Worst in round 3 in the semifinals. And of course, the winner of that matchup will go to the finals. But yeah, what a showing on this one. I mean, it's such a close game. I mean, it was again, round three, or excuse me, round two was settled. It was a 1-goal victory.
Yeah.
3 points there, just like round one. Round one was only 1 point, but still, I mean, it was this was a very contested game. But underrated rookies does pull it out there. You got your game high points going to Obsidian Waffles with 8. Also 5 assists to Nachos there, substantial. Also picking up 3 saves. And then 2 saves apiece to Flem Enthusiast and Tammy. 1 save apiece to Sphinx and Yellow Man. 5 points there to Flem, 4 points to Yellow, and 2 points to Sphinx. Oh, also 6 points to Tammy. So yeah, underrated rookies is going to move on to the semifinals.
Got plenty of more action left on the table here for you on this channel and on 2 and 3. Although 3 will be wrapping eventually here with, I believe, the next. Actually, it is wrapping. It's probably already done, right? Because now they're still playing the game.
Yeah, Aztecs and Loki. They're in round 3. Under 2 minutes to go here. It looks like Loki may just take that one. But that will be the last one on channel 3. Yes.
Yeah. So then we'll be stuck on 1 and 2 for the semis, and then back here on just 1 for the finals. So plenty of Echo Arena rookie NA action coming at you. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back with our next match, which is we don't know yet.
No, it's gonna be
oh yeah, worst versus
underrated rookies.
Underrated rookies, correct.
Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the North American Rookie Finals. And we have another fantastic game here for you. Underrated Rookies versus Worst. Worst did take Toxin in 3 last round. Underrated Rookies took, Mean Cuisine in 2. And yes, I am Matsu Dimwe. So much for subtlety on the cameras once again. And of course, Nightfire with 2 E's at my side. Nightfire, man, we're getting a little bit deeper in here. Games are going to get better and better. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, we're into the semifinals now, the whole Rookie Cup. You're definitely going to see, I don't know, I expect, as I've been expecting throughout the course of this Rookie Finals, really, some pretty good back and forth. And we've gotten that. We've gotten a great bit of back and forth on the matches we've watched today, despite them being both 2-0 victories. I mean, that Mean Cuisine W on both rounds was by 1 goal. And so, there's certainly been some very good back and forth going on here today. And I only expect that to get better. Now we go into the semifinals, we get down to some even more skilled teams, the quick stacks, the on-point passing, the cross-ups. I'm looking forward to it. I love watching it, and I can't wait for this this third match of the series to start.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fantastic series between these two teams. I mean, these are some of the best. There's a reason they got to the semifinals. I mean, we casted Toxin in the first round, and some of the plays they were pulling off. I mean, I said it during the game; they were master level, and still, Worst is able to take them in round 2. In 3 games, very close. I believe the second 2 rounds were settled within 1 goal. I think the round 3 was settled by one point, or maybe that was round 2. Either way, very, very close game there. They got it by the skin of their teeth, and Underrated Rookies took a commanding victory in the last game. And actually, no, it was, excuse me, that's not true at all. It was settled within 1. They just took it in 2. It was for round 1 was a 1-point difference. Round 2 was a 3-point difference, but still was a fantastic showing from both teams in that game. And I expect the same here in this one as we are prepping to get going here. Just waiting on one more here from Underrated Rookies, and we should get started soon.
Oh man, it's been just a pause for everyone that's been tuning in, and a shout out to Dimwe and crew that have been on board all day today. It has been a full day of rookie tournament for some of you. I know, Dimwe, you've been casting all day. The dedication definitely is appreciated, and it's been a really fun Saturday because of it. So shout out to you and everyone else that's been putting in the time, everyone that put in the time in EU Cup. It was really good to tune into. And man, like I said, because that was so exciting, I'm really looking forward to what these NA semis and finals look like, because it should be, very good back and forth.
It absolutely should be. And yeah, this is I appreciate the kind words. And I mean, this is just so much fun. This is it's finals wasn't enough. Finals wasn't enough. We had to do rookie finals as well, because it's just days like today, just they from sun up to sundown, they just feel so good, and it's so much fun. And you get to show off all these new players here, newish, at least most of them, and it's just to show how far everything has come. I mean, a year ago, we were looking at maybe 20 teams, maybe, and then we go to 4v4, and we're only looking at in North America like 30 teams, back last November, maybe 30 teams, and now over 100. Maybe up to 130. I haven't done a count in a few weeks, but it's just insane the growth we've seen since that the Quest beta, and since then the full release of the Quest version of Echo VR. And actually, 4 months to the day, May 5th was when the Quest beta released. So most of these players on their Quests have not been playing for more than 4 months exactly. And some of the stuff we're seeing from them is just so amazing, and that's why we're doing this, because what they've been able to accomplish in those 4 months is just amazing. Like I've been saying all day, what they've done in 4 months took me 2 years, and it's amazing to see.
Got everybody in lobby. We got teams ready and up. I am very excited to see what these teams deliver on. And, you know, one thing we didn't really touch on much before we dive into this is the pressure now. You know, you're into the semifinals. You're close to competing into the finals of this Rookie Cup. You start to sweat a little bit more. You know, your hands start to tremble a little bit more. The nerves are elevated that much more, and it does affect your gameplay. And so we get to also see how these teams battle that sort of diversity as round one of the semifinals is about to begin.
So countdown has started. Teams are about to launch out here for round one of the semifinals of the North American Rookie Finals, and that's going to be worse. Going to get that victory on that Joust. Fenor with it on the far side there, 2.3 seconds. Joust time. Fenor slowing it down. Going to go ahead and set this one to the back line there to Bowser. Bowser sending out one into Fish Go Swim. Fish Go Swim going off the backboard. Ooh, the ding off the bottom side of the goal. That would have otherwise gone in. And then off the head, I presume, as that one comes out with incredible speed. And now turnover. Sphinx picking it up here for underrated rookies.
Good bit of back and forth, able to defend it just enough, but worst keeping their hands on the disc, or at least the disc inside the zone of underrated rookies. The back and forth continues just out of reach there of one of the defenders. Does get cleared and re-cleared, passed back and forth. Bit of a brawl there in the midfield, and finally underrated rookies able to clear it and put it into the worst zone.
This one's still loose. Going to be a slow race for here as there's a lot of disruption happening at mid. It will be Kitty Stub picking that one up here for worst. Kitty Stub sending this one up. Going to hit Fish Go Swim. Fish sending this one in. Looking for Fenor. Fenor, though, going to get stunned out there by its Yellow Man with the stuff there. Going to try to send it to mid. Hits that the mid star there and turns back over. Fish Go Swim. Going to recover that one. Fish Go Swim sending this one across out of reach there of Bowser, who is ultimately able to pick that one up. Bowser now sending this one back up to Fish Go Swim. Fish Go Swim going another backward shot hitting the inside of the post, but not going in. Almost a minute and a half here, still scoreless.
Man, these backboard shots getting so close. Very good. You know, they're nice shots too. Pretty accurate, just barely missing their target. And a couple of close points nearly missed. This is a good clear. Can the stack get here in time for the likes of underrated rookies? It can, and they're going to be able to compete. Ooh, a great stun prevents the back pass from following through, and it's almost a reverse clear at that. As I say that, it is able to get slapped up by Sphinx into the hands of Flem. They're going to work their way inside the zone of worst, slowly but surely, as they now take a bit of a pause.
Yeah, Flem going to cross this one over there to Sphinx. Sphinx moving in, though, going to get stuffed by Bowser. He gets the steal there, going to send this one out through that far side tube, the right side tube, and all the way down into the underrated rookie zone. Goes very near the goal. There's 3 down there. It's going to be Yellow Man picking it up. Yellow going to clear this one back into the worst zone. Going to go all the way down to the bubble. Goes also very near the goal. Going to bounce very close to goal. As Fish Go Swim is going to get that one picked up and clearing it back out through that right side tube. And now some brawling going on down there near the underrated rookies bubble near their goal. But Yellow going to get that one cleared out.
I mean, we're just stack racing at this point. Who can get their stacks together faster and who can go from end to end faster? These clears continuing to go back and forth. A great bit of work there from Fish. Gets the stun, jukes down to the bottom of the arena, does a little bit of a 360 off the backboard and just misses that one. Tried to finesse it, can't quite get it in. The backboard shot's just not finding purchase here. Another backboard shot bounces and misses, and finally he opts to go in through the front door and finds 2.
Yeah, Fish Go Swim going to get that went in on a beautiful shot there. He tried to go in off that backboard. I think it was 3 times. Yeah. And that last time he just got a clean rebound. Goalie was trying to come out behind the goal to get the grab. It wasn't quick enough. The goal was wide open there. He sends it into that top pocket, dinging on the way in. And the speed of that stack, almost sack of the goalie there, but Tammy now with it on the near side. It's just a 2-point game. 6.5 to go still in round 1. As Yellow Man going to send this one across. Nobody in the area at the in the immediate moment, but Sphinx does ultimately pick it up. Sphinx going to send this one across there to Tammy. Tammy backing up there, pulling out Fish Go Swim, goes back up to Sphinx. Sphinx now, stunned out there by Bowser, who's going to turn this one around. Actually, Fish Go Swim with recovery going to turn it around.
Gets a good clear. They have Flem on retainer there at the back, but he misses disc. It gets a good bounce, almost goes in. He gets back just in time to grab and clear, but stays into the hands of the worst. They now have an opportunity to set up inside the zone, but a bit of a brawling around disc doesn't go the way of either one of these squads. The disc continues to float awry here inside underrated rookie zone. Finally a half clear there. A bit of a pause in the chaos.
So picked up by Bowser because some stuns going out on the far side, and Fishko Swim coming away with it. Fishko Swim gonna do some swimming on his own, moving around. All that defense, taking the show. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
That was
Yikes.
everything about that. Did you see where that shot bounced?
Yeah,
Hit
that
the
was
edge of like the two flat parts of the cone. That was, oh my goodness.
You know, fourth time's the charm, I always say. Finally, a backboard shot going in there for Fish. And he does it with style. That was a real nice little 360 spin juke on the bottom of the floor there to get himself into position. And now a 5-point lead for this worst squad in round one. Certainly a good way to kick things off, but only 5 minutes in, so still plenty of time for underrated rookies to start to get the momentum onto their side and mount some sort of comeback. And as I say that, worst are trying to pad on to their lead.
So Fishko Swim there with it on the back line. Currently up by 5 is worse. Oh, Kitty Stop did not see Sphinx. Sphinx forcing that turnover. Going to send this one in all the way down. Bouncing near the trench there. Fishko Swim does pick it up though. Their worst gets back there first. Fishko Swim going to clear this one back in the underrated rookie zone. Bouncing around. It's going to be picked up there by Bowser. Bowser slowing it down. Bowser looking for a pass option. So it's moving into the bubble, moving in, gonna go up, actually gets stunned out, was looking for Fishko Swim, but that one gets slapped back towards mid. It's picked up by Kitty Stub, looking to restart it here.
In the back and forth here, worst just trying to keep the disc out of the hands of underrated rookies. Underrated rookies doing a good job to apply pressure onto this offense at all times. They've been constantly in their face, making it hard for them to score. And there a little bit of, again, maneuvering from Fish as he tries to juke on the bottom. He goes again for the backboard shot, following up his miss, and puts in another point. How many is that for Fish today so far? He has scored all 7 for his team in this first round.
Yeah, and a lot of them off of that backboard. He really likes that underhanded backboard shot on the underside of the goal. Because even that goal, that first shot, he caught the rebound from it, was one of those. And then the shot, the one that the goal that went in, the shot that went in, the goal was the same one, just up close. There's 3.5 minutes to go here. Worst up by 7. As this was going to be handled by it's YOLO. YOLO going to send this one in, hitting that the root block there. Fishko Swim going to pick it up, sending it through that near side too. Going to make its way down, but Flem Enthusiast on the back line, picking that one up. Looking to send it out. Can't. Fishko Swim with it. Fishko Swim sending that one off the wall. Going to recollect it, coming in and going off the backboard. That one's going to go wide and bounce out.
Yeah, I mean, and in that case, he only had the option to go for the backboard shot. So even though it might have looked like an open goal opportunity, because his positioning was so awkward there, he didn't really have a shot into the goal. So he went for the backboard shot, couldn't quite get it. But man, he is really relentlessly hitting the backboard of this squad. And here comes a great stacking clear, finally, from underrated rookies getting themselves on the board.
That's what they needed right there. You know, they were going scoreless here. So we were over 7 minutes into round 1, and I mentioned this, I think it was earlier in the day during the European Rookie Cup. But, you know, when you go that long without scoring, you can really start messing with your mental game. And it gets to the point where you really kind of need that goal just to get back in the game. And that's what underrated rookies did there. And maybe something they could build off. But Bowser taking a shot, an ambitious shot, as Flem was sitting in the goal there, ready and waiting. Gets a save there, but still in possession is worst.
Great save, a good clear, but it does get scooped up by the likes of Worst, and it does keep this offensive push going for them. A nice stun work there. And an attempted clear doesn't quite go for the way of underrated rookies. The disc stays in their zone, but their defense has been looking good. They've really been doing a great job of holding on here in the later half of this round. And there another good stacking clear coming in. Their stacking clears are looking great right now. They need to stick to this strategy.
Yeah, it's working out. That's 2 in a row there. Coming back within 3 here. We're only about a minute and a half to go here in round 1. So they're gonna have to act fast, especially if they can't pull off a 3. They're gonna need 2 goals if they can't get a 3 and to at least go to overtime or get this victory in round 1. Fishko Swim gonna send this one to mid there to Bowser. And Bowser moving through now, gonna send this one up. Just out of reach of Fenor. Fenor not able to get there. Does ultimately pick it up, but it gets done there by Flem. It comes out of the goal. And Flem now going to send this one out. Look to send it out, but the backliner there, Fishko Swim, going to pick that one up. Fish going to send this one across there to Kitty. Kitty Stub now moving up. Kitty going to go down to the floor there. Just out of reach of Fenor. Fenor trying to track it back down, but Sphinx with a good grab. Sphinx going to get the clear. And actually not cleared, but caught in the trap where they're going to scrum for it.
Just having a tough time getting this disc down the tunnel, it seems, in a lot of cases. And finally get to the opposite end, but in doing so, gets scooped up by Kitty Stub. Now, Worst going to have another opportunity to push their lead forward. And with 30 seconds left, it's really going to come down now to Underrated Rookies getting a 3-point goal. They can't even afford a 2 at this point. They need to get down here. They need to set up around the bubble. They need to really slow things down and get themselves into the right position. And there's not a lot of time to do it now. A good clear here. Almost goes underneath barrier and would have been a potential shot on goal, but instead bounces into the hands of Femore. This is going to work for Worst. They can keep disc in hand, keep it moving around. What they can't afford is to have Underrated Rookies push up here with an open goal opportunity. Almost gets snagged by Yolo Man. He still has it here. The shot. It slowly drifts, bounces, doesn't go into the back of goal, and that's going to be it for Underrated Rookies in our first round.
Yeah, Worst going to take this one 7-4 over Underrated Rookies. And it seemed like it kind of came down to that clear and boost game for Underrated Rookies to start scoring there. And so what I'm interested to see is, even though Worst did take this round one, I believe it was the final score was 7-4. Yeah. So that means that was 2 goals unanswered by Underrated Rookies. Worst did not score again after Underrated Rookies started scoring. So round 2 could look vastly different to what we saw in round 1 there, if that pace maintains. And also notable, I think you pointed this out already, Fish Go Swim getting all 7 points there for Worst. Also picking up the only 2 saves on the board there for the boys in blue. An assist there to Kitty Stub. 3 saves though to Flem Enthusiast, and a save apiece everyone else on Underrated Rookies, YOLO, Sphinx, and Tammy, which is absolutely massive there. I mean, that's a potential 14 points they stopped from going in.
Yeah, very solid overall team performance there from the Underrated Rookies to keep themselves in at least this first round. Like you said, round 2 is exciting. You know, here's something interesting is that, if I'm not mistaken, Underrated Rookies, when they were playing against, I can't remember, their last series, they opted to go right into round 2. Here, we've taken the time to sort of take a breath, and I'm curious to see if maybe just coming in here with a little more focus is what Underrated Rookies need as we dive into round 2.
That's going to be a headbutt there from Underrated Rookies, sending it all the way down into the Worst zone. 2.5 second joust time. Actually, both of them 2.5 seconds. Fish Go Swim, though, going to pick it up for Worst, trying to send it out. Doesn't get out, but Fish Go Swim picks it right back up. This is a 3-dimensional pass. Looking to send that one in. It will be Fenor picking it up. Fenor going to send that one over there, looking for Bowser, out of reach. And Flam is going to come out of goal to play this one, turning it around now for Underrated Rookies.
Clears it out of their zone.
Good bit of back and forth inside the zone of Underrated Rookies. Now a nice clear, and it was looking like a potential stack and clear opportunity there for Underrated Rookies to capitalize on, but Worst is able to get back in time, maybe learning their lesson. We'll see if they can do that again as another opportunity does present itself, another clear. And here's the stack. Underrated Rookies playing it quick, but dang, off the bottom of the goal. That might have been a 3-point opportunity, but doesn't quite go in. A nice snag there from Fish Go Swim, prevents that one from going anywhere in the clear.
So it'll be Fenor picking that one up in the far side trap near the ceiling, sending it through. Tammy trying to track it down. It's going to be picked up instead by Kitty Stub. Tammy still trying to track it down. Tammy getting stunned out. Bowser trying to get it. Can't. Tammy does get the grab, but scooping it right back into the hands of Fish Go Swim. So Worst still in possession here. Worst moving in. Fish Go Swim going to get stunned out. Bowser picking it up, also going to get stunned. And now that's YOLO sending that one out, but right there in the hands of Kitty Stub on the back line. Kitty Stub turning around now for Worst for another opportunity. Sending that one up there to Fish Go Swim, taking the shot off the backboard. Good stop there by
Flem finally learning, adapting to the situation there. Really nicely shot his arms back to snag that one off of the rebound, recognizing where Fish was going with it. And good shutdown here in the second round. 2 minutes in, no points scored yet. So Underrated Rookies playing a good bit of defense, and I really do want to see that stack and clear. And as I see that Fish able to get up there, brawls it out, puts another backboard attempt in there, but it goes just a bit wide and could have been a 2-point lead.
So that's a pass across there to Bowser. We're still on offense here, but Tammy with a good disruption. Tammy trying to send this one out, does get by that back line, but not quite. Starts bouncing around that Geo. So back in the hands of Worst, but only for a moment. Tammy picking that one up. Tammy's going to play this one all the way down into the bubble, going very near goal. They have a chain getting down there. That is YOLO on the far side. YOLO going to get the grab there. YOLO sending this one across there to Sphinx. Sphinx now has a little bit of room. Going to send this one up to Tammy. Tammy bring it in. Tammy takes a shot. Tammy's going to hit it. That is our first goal of round 2. 2.5 minutes in, going to Underrated Rookies who are up 2-0.
Really nice pass there up onto the barrier. Good bit of work there from Tammy to juke out any goalie, moves with the windmill. Gets that too. Underrated rookies. It's exactly what they needed going into this second round. They've lost that first one to worst, and now to come in this and take the early lead is huge. But if they let a quick answer back come in, it's gonna really shut down any momentum.
So that's a turnover in the hands of Tammy. Tammy trying to send that to the goalie. Flem ultimately gets it back. It was just Tammy was just juking out his teammate, and now sending this one out is going to clear all the way down. Hits that Pac-Man, going to find its way to that far side wall. That is Kitty Stub back there alone. A good leech there from Yellow, but Yellow gets stunned out by Fish Go Swim. Going to recollect this one, looking to send it out through that left side tube. Going to bounce all the way through, down into the trench. Goes up, straight up towards the ceiling, where Yellow is going to recollect it here for rookies.
The rookie stack speed is looking really good. They've been able to get back on defense in time very fast, and they're really challenging these clears. There's a good bit of work on that stack as Sphinx quickly boosts up, grabs the disc out of the hand of Kitty, and now Tammy gonna try and work the disc up on the bottom of the arena. I'm not sure what that was, but either way, it gets grabbed and temporarily partially cleared. Slapped around inside the zone of worse. Underrated rookies trying to get something going. Stuns galore there for YOLO Man, but not enough. Can't get his hands on disc, and the clear comes out.
Fish Go Swim sending that one out, but they're into the hands of Flam on the back line. 5.5 to go here in round 2. Still just 2 points to underrated rookies. We're still scoreless. Kitty picks it up, gets stunned out before getting it in, but then Fenor grabs it, sends it in. Flam is going to pick that one up. Turning it around now for underrated rookies. Looking for some pass options. Actually going to opt for the clear, but it hits the hand of Fenor. Fenor maybe has the lane. Look at that long shot, but that one's going to go wide and into the hands of Tammy. Tammy now turning it around here for underrated rookies. Is going to get this one cleared through that far side too. Bouncing up towards the ceiling. Caught in the trap. And now another turnover. Kitty picking that one up. Going to send it back in. 5 minutes to go here in round 2. And some ping pong currently at mid.
And, this stack movement from underrated rookies is risky. If they end up pushing out, anticipating a clear, and the clear doesn't come, that's bad news. That's defenders out of position. To that point, they've been great at getting back in time. But with 4:40 left, you definitely want to put a few more points on the board to pad that lead, because 2-point lead is not a very comfortable one. It just missed grab there out of the hands of Tammy, and the stack tries to punch and stun out and get disc in hand, but can't quite do it.
This one, Fish Go Swim, picking that one up on the far side trap, trying to send it across, but bounces back into the zone here. Kitty Stub does come out to play, so Kitty Stub does get this one cleared out, but Flam sitting in the underrated rookie zone here, not going to let it get through. Flam going to let that clock run, going to force that defense to move out to him as they are in the lead. So 4 minutes to go here, he does get this one sent out up there to Tammy. Tammy sending this one in deep, nobody down there to collect, but the goal is currently open, but a good leech and a stun there. And that's going to disrupt that play.
Just for a moment, though, Tammy gets the rebound. They continue their setup, the 3-man setup, mind you, as they have their fourth. Sitting a bit back, waiting for the clear. He does finally move up. Flem here now getting involved in the situation, and it is a 4v4. So they are setting up inside the zone here. Full force, trying to attack on goal, but a good bit of stunning goes through. A nice clear down the tunnel. This is a 3-point opportunity, an open goal. Dings off the barrier.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker. Another long shot.
Oh.
Yeah, that one hit Nugget there. That one slapped now into the bubble. Bowser trying to track it down, but it's going to get slapped out by a player there, underrated rookies. Now tracking it down is Fish Go Swim. Fish Go Swim moving in on the far side wall, sending it to Bowser. Bowser shot! The Flem enthusiast getting the grab, and he's going to send this one out through that near side too, all the way down into the worst zone.
What a huge play by Flem to grab that disc and put out an excellent clear. Really, again, buying his team time. He's been a master of burning the clock down in this second round. And it is a 2-point game right now. Only 2 points have been scored in all of round 2 in this semifinals. These teams so close. I mean, this is a good clear. This could be a stack and clear opportunity for underrated rookies. The shot, the 3-pointer on the bottom half of the goal. YOLO Man piling on, making their lead 5.
Yeah, that's what underrated rookies needed, and that's what Worst was hoping wasn't going to happen. Yeah, that's a 5-point lead here. Still over 2 minutes to go here. Worst can still answer, can still come back here and end this one in 2. But underrated rookies looking to force the game to a 3rd round. Tammy though, stuffing. Tammy sending this one in, gonna hit the barrier, bounce away. Just go swim, trying to track it down. Isn't able to. Yellow picking it up. Yellow sending this one in, looking for Sphinx on the far side. We're gonna find the hands of Fenor here in the worst bubble. He's gonna send that one out on the clear, and does hit Kitty Stub, who's gonna looking to move it through mid now for an offensive opportunity.
Nice passing up there to the top of the zone. The shot almost goes in. That's almost that 5-point lead getting cut down in more than half, but instead the shot goes just a bit wide. Worst have to continue to battle it out and vie for any points in this second round. 1.5 minutes. The 5-point lead super small, so just a few goals away, a 3 and a 2 or a couple of 2s, but the 3 definitely gonna want something you want in there. As I say that, Fenor able to work his way in and puts out a really nice shot in the corner at 14 meters a second, and finally Borster on the board in round 2.
So with 1 minute to go here, it's a 3-point game. Underrated rookies with that joust advantage. Worst is definitely going to look to be aggressive here to try to force that turnover with less than a minute to go, although their stack gets stunned out there above the bow tie. The underrated rookie is looking to force this round 3, sending this one to that 2, but finds hand to Kitty Stub. Kitty Stub now turning it around for Worst, sending this one in. And then Fish go swim, Fish go swim. Gonna swim a little bit, ducking under Yellow. Gonna do a little twirl, coming in, looking to take a shot, takes it. Ooh, hit the underside of the backboard. That's gonna turn over Yellow, gonna send it out of the bubble. But they're in the hands of Bowser. Bowser move it in. Bowser taking that shot. But they need a 3 right now. 2 will end this game, potentially. Especially as we get closer to 20 seconds, but with that clear, it's going to get harder and harder. They absolutely need a 3 now. Worst does if they want to stop that round 3, as Kitty Stub is going to pick this up with less than 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, and you need to have a full force down there. You know, the open goal opportunities don't present themselves often, and here it is. The goalie pushes out. The shot just goes wide on the outside. Another 1v1 opportunity just goes wide to the left. The shot not quite where they need it. 5 seconds ticking down. 2-pointer's not going to cut it, and that's going to be it for round 2. Underrated rookies able to keep things going as we move to a 3rd round.
Yeah, gonna go to round 3 here. Underrated rookies is gonna take round 2, 5-2, and yeah, what a different round 2 there. And you know, Worst held a single goal that whole round. Looks like underrated rookies really picking it up on defense there. You have look at that. Oh my goodness, and it shows. You got 8 saves to Flem, 4 saves to Sphinx, 3 to Yellow, and 1 there to Tammy. That's after we had 3 to Flem and 1 to everyone else after round 1. So in round 2, you had 5 saves to Flem, 2 to YOLO, 3 to Sphinx. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is a very solid performance, and again, I mean, under pressure too. You know, like we said, this is the semifinals for this Rookie Cup. This is, you know, when you start to feel that sweat on the palms of your hands when you go to make throws, it affects physically what you're capable of doing. And, you know, you got to wonder what kind of elements are affecting these teams right now. You know, you saw some missed shots go wide there towards the end. You got to think maybe the pressure is just on there. You know, it's the last 10 seconds. You know, the whole series could be on the line there. You could put things into OT if you make that shot. And, yeah, it's certainly not as easy as it looks, that's for sure. And now we get to go down to that round 3. And you want to talk about pressure? Well, this is where it really really ramps up.
Yeah, so underrated rookies is going to get the headbutt on that launch. That one goes down to the worst bubble. 2.45 second joust time on that one. Still in possession is underrated rookies, as Tammy's going to move in on the near side wall, sending that one up behind the goal there. And that is our first goal in round 1 going off the head of, in round 3 going off the head of Fish Go Swim. 15 seconds in, as we do get a drop on Worst, so anticipating a restart.
9, 8, 7.
An unfortunate bit of technical hiccup here in our 3rd round. Hopefully they can get their 4th quickly back into the action, and we can get right back into our 3rd match, because I do not want to wait around for these semis, man. I want to see where this 3rd one goes, and then, I mean, you want to talk about an exciting set to watch. The finals is going to be great rookies battling it out.
Yeah, it's going to be a very high-level game. And just for reference, over there on VRML 2, you do have Team Loki versus Ding. They're currently in round 2. Ding took round 1. They're halfway through round 2, 5 minutes on the clock, and Ding currently up by 6. So Ding in a good position here. Ding definitely looking to get to those finals. And the winner of that game will face the winner of this game in those finals that we'll be going to next on this channel once these games finish up here in this semifinals.
Just taking a look at the inside details of it all. Worst do have a rostered sub, so in the case that they cannot get this 4th involved, I wonder if they have their 5th on standby to join, because I don't know. I feel like, especially in a tournament situation where you're playing all day, having that sub really does pay dividends. You're able to maybe sub out someone that's feeling a little tired, someone that's playing off that day, and you can kind of bring in some fresh perspective and fresh energy to the team. So curious to see if that's the case for Worst, or if they're able to get that 4th back in and keep, well, I don't know. I don't know whose side the momentum is on, really, because we're dead even going into this 3rd round.
Yeah, and it looks like Fenor has just returned. So we should get started once again here any moment. That was, only 20. They're going to set it to 9:40, 20 seconds off the clock. After underrated rookies got that quick goal. They're having a powwow there near mid. Having a good time. Love seeing that stuff. Love seeing that stuff. That tells you they're having fun. It's they're
right.
It is there is a seriousness to it. But if you're not having fun, I mean, it's a game. You got to be having fun, and those guys are definitely having fun, and having fun pays dividends in itself.
I mean, it's important. It helps you stay loose, helps you, keep the mind focused on the positives, on the on the happies, and gets you emotionally ready to go in and compete and play with your squad and not be not tilt, because that's definitely a major component of it. If you end up starting to get down on yourself, starting to feel negative about your performance, it definitely affects your ability to play, and it can spiral bad. So always good to keep that positive mentality. And if you're a team captain, it's almost your job. You got to make sure that everyone's feeling good, everyone's feeling chipper. Those team powwows are just good team captaining, really.
Yeah, very important to the mind game. The mind game is so important to the physical game. That all translates into onto the scoreboard and the stat board and the whole 9 there. So any moment there, any moment now, expecting to get back in here. And so many people in chat here popping in and out. A lot of people talking, and I did see Chewy Stack popping in. Cake is just banned. I know I didn't say that right. Ender Chicken's still here. Dash popping in to say, hey, too old to game here. Whole bunch of people here watching this one as we are going to get started here once again in round 3. I think, right? Yeah, we're in round 3. I'm starting to lose my mind, man. It's getting so late. We are, underrated rookies up 2-0. 20 seconds into round 3. Worst with that joust advantage.
Oh, no. As soon as they were brought in, they were dropped out, but doesn't hurt that joust advantage there that Worst was able to secure. They got disc in hand, pushed themselves up. Kitty puts disc in, and it was a brief moment of gameplay, but I assume we'll go to another pause. Is that even a possibility? How many pauses do you get?
No, you see it, 1 per game. So they're going to have to play on, try to get that player in while they're defending this 4v3.
Yeah.
Doing a good job, though. Fish picking that one up. Fish looking to take that shot. It is going to go off the backboard. Ooh, just one.
You are right. They're basically at a bit of a not a bit, but at a disadvantage, 3v4, waiting for that 4th to join mid-round, and then they can eventually get back into full force. But they have been doing a good job, to your point. They've been able to somehow keep their hands on the disc and work themselves forward through the midfield. They're trying to go with short passes to get themselves up and forward, but the stun out by Tammy, the disc snagged, and now they're working their way up into Worst zone as a squad. Underrated rookies. They're fortunate enough that underrated rookies like to hold one back on defense. It's essentially now a 3v3. A shot goes wide up top. YOLO Man trying to get disc and set something up inside on the outside of the bubble, but can't quite get it. And a great clear coming in from Worst.
So that one all the way down into the underrated rookies bubble. They're trying to track it down. Worst going to get there first. Fish Swim had a touch on it. Flem is going to pick that one back up. Still in that 4v3 situation, 2 minutes in. Still a tie game. Tammy trying to track it down on the near side. Trap there. Tammy's getting stunned out. Bowser going to pick that one up. Bowser sending it in. Looks like Fish Swim was getting the boost there. This one gets sent back out towards mid, where it'll be picked up by Kitty Stub. Still in possession is Worst. This is an incredible showing as Fish Swim going to do the jukes, looking for that shot. But it is going to hit the head there of the defender, and Sphinx going to get this one cleared back into the worst zone.
Now, is he grabbing his floor and spinning in real life, or grabbing his floor and spinning using the thumbstick and real life?
Probably a combination of both.
Okay. Oh,
and Sphinx there to Yellow's. Yellow's going to bring that one in on the underhand. Underrated rookie is going to retake that 2-point lead here, up 4-2.
Wow, that was a quick bit of work there coming out of underrated rookies. And I mean, geez, you got to be kicking yourself right now if you're worse. You got your fourth back in, but as soon as you launched, he dropped. That's a rough burn of the timeout that you have, because now it's taken so long for this fourth to join. A nice offensive push there from Fish Go Swim. I saw him do that in the start of round one. Essentially pushes the disc forward. He's working his way all the way forward by himself and opts to go for that shot to the front of the goal and not off the backboard. Does go a bit wide, and we're still able to hold on to disc.
So now this one held by Bowser at mid. Just got word Ding did take that one against Team Loki in 2. So the winner of this game will be going to face Ding in the finals, in the championship, as Flem is going to get this one sent out through that far side tube, sending it all the way down into the worst zone here. Still in that 3v4 situation, and at worst is just doing so good at defending, with being a man down. Fish Go Swim still picking that one up, going to send it in all the way down into the underrated rookie zone, into the hands there. Sphinx on the back line. Sphinx going to send this one through. Does get all the way down, so both teams going to be chasing this one down. We do have a stack in the backfield. Someone boosted in, going to be picked up by Flem. Flem is going to send it in for the 2. The underrated rookies is going to take a 4-point lead here with just under 6 to go.
Interesting there. Kitty Stub went to snag but couldn't quite get it, and a nice bit of shooting adds on to their lead. I mean, we're almost at halfway point of this first round, and it's been a 3v4 for this whole time. I'm imagining the fourth of whoever's on worst right now is screaming out there in their home, but a good bit of setup here. Bowser able to get disc on the bottom of the arena, doesn't move forward there as he does get stunned out by some nice defense, and Worse just trying their hardest to set something up and get some sort of opportunity on goal, able to get back in time on defense as well.
And I mean, yeah, despite being a man down, they're holding it very competently here, as we are halfway through round 3 here. Underrated rookies currently only up by 4. That's only 2 goals there that Worst has to make up for here, especially if they can get that fourth back in. That one's looking to clear that one out through mid, going to hit the stacks there. Ultimately does get cleared through that far side stack, so getting it cleared down into the underrated rookie zones. But Flem is holding down that back line. Knows he doesn't have to be too aggressive here in this situation. Just can kind of hang out, make sure none of those long, empty goal shots have any chance of going in. Fish Go Swim going to do the juke thing again, twirling around on the floor, has 2 players coming in to attack. They're not able to get the grab on it. Doing his thing, backboard shot. That one's going to hit underside of the backboard once again. And with 4.5 to go here, Flem is going to look to clear this one out.
Making me dizzy. Watch him try maneuver up into that zone. A good clear here. Does go right back into the hands of this worst squad. And it's, you know, to your point, it's interesting on this setup from underrated rookies, because it is really a 3v3. I think it's why it's been so close. Because for the good majority of it, it's, you know, it is a 3v3, and they keep Flem on the back at goal. And so, you know, it keeps the game close, but at the same time, it's sort of a secure, you know, just a little additional security for underrated rookies. They can play it a little bit looser here up inside the zone. They can afford to push forward and get a clear. And as I say that, the fourth finally joining here with 3:40 left for Worse, and maybe the fourth coming out here could be a surprise element if they can set something up on offense.
And as you say it, Fish is going to get this one cleared out into the underrated rookie side trap. Bouncing around up high there into the sky box. Fish Go Swim, though, going to get sent up before he can get the grab. So Sphinx will get this one cleared out into the worst zone. Bouncing off the trench there, as Fenor is going to pick this one up. So we are back to full strength here. Fenor actively in the game, does get this one cleared out. But Flem Enthusiast still on the back line, going to get this one cleared back out. into the worst zone. Now bouncing around, Kitty Stub trying to pick it up. Actually going to be Bowser coming away with it. So Bowser sitting back, looking to send this one through. Going to hit the stack there. If there's a chain ready, no chains in the field at the moment. So good little boost there. Fish Go Swim going to pick this one up again. Just under 3 minutes to go here. We're still down by 4. We're looking to come back.
You got to be feeling a little bit better if you're worse now. You know, you've done a great job for the most of this third round to keep things close. They did their job in that 3v4. They didn't let the game get out of hand. And now that they have 4, they really need to try and make up the damage done. It's only 2 goals, so it's not a lot, and they have plenty of time to do it. So we'll see if they can set something up as a full squad. Here comes the clear. Here comes the offensive push up through the midfield. And this might be an opportunity to put a shot onto an open goal. The stuns here in the midfield are great, that are preventing anything from getting set up. The pass to the backboard goes just a bit wide. Yellow Man able to clear it off to the side. And worst, having a tough time setting up inside the zone as underrated rookies put out a good defense.
So Fish Go Swim, going to send that one over to Kitty Step. Kitty Step going up the ceiling looking for a bounce pass out of Bowser. But Bowser got stunned out, so Flem's picking it up. Flem going to send this one back into the worst zone. Under 2 minutes to go here. We're still down by 4. And that's Yellow picking it up. Yellow looking at empty goal. No, not actually, but sending it to Tammy. And Tammy's going to plant that one in for the 2. And that is our first goal for almost 4 minutes. Going to put underrated rookies up by 6 here. With only about a minute and a half to go. Worst, not out of it, but they got to score on the next one.
Yeah, you're looking at the need here for a couple of threes, and you know your jobs get significantly harder as a squad. Again, though, they have been looking good on their offensive pushes initially, and that was when there was 3. That's almost a shot on goal. Flem might be credited with the save for that one as he snags disc. And again, Flem buying time. Flem not afraid to just hold on to this thing. Dangerously close to the goal, you know. To that point, a 3 really is needed. So even if they do get disc and go in for a 2, it's almost a better scenario for the likes of underrated rookies. Now with a minute left, 6 points, the lead slowly gets insurmountable.
And YOLO taking a shot. And I do that. That right there, I do believe is going to be the ice on the game. As looks like both teams losing a player, so we're probably going to be finishing 3v3. But the 9-point differential, that's a minimum of 3 goals with only 30 seconds on the clock. That is not enough time. Underrated rookies will be moving on to face Ding in the North American Rookie Finals Championship.
What a fun afternoon this has been. If you've been tuning in for the EU, the whole EU Rookie Cup and the NA, a big shout out to you. We do appreciate your patronage. YOLO's going to pile on to the lead with a 66-meter shot, and that really is going to put the ice on the cake there. And yeah, we're not done yet, Dimwee. You know, this is the end of the semifinals. There's still one more series of the NA Rookie Finals to go. Finally, the third round there in the books for for underrated rookies. They will be moving on to challenge Ding in our finals. And I mean, that's going to be an exciting series too.
Oh, it really is. I mean, yeah, we're down to both of them undefeated. I mean, that's what it is. Both go 3 games undefeated through this. But in this one, game high points going to go to YOLO with 13. Also notable. I mean, look at that save line. Flam with 10 saves. Sphinx with 4 saves. YOLO with 3 saves. Tammy with 2. Hold on, let's do some math here. That's 19. That's a potential of 38 points they stopped from going in on defense there. You know, 13 points is a lot for YOLO, but 10 saves to Flam. I'm gonna have to give Flam the MVP in this one because that is insane. And I mean, all of them just doing work on defense there. And but yeah, I mean, Worst really brought it. Yeah, it was unfortunate they were down that player for so long in round 3, but they were able to prevent underrated rookies from scoring through that whole drought, through that whole sequence. So yeah, it ultimately kind of came out as a wash, and then once they were back to full strength, underrated got a handful of more goals in, and yeah, that's how underrated took that round 3. But man, what a series!
Got to think about a lot of elements now as we get to the finals. They've been playing all day. Underrated rookies just coming out of a 3-point series or a 3-round series that was very competitive, whereas Ding able to take their series in 2. And so you know, stamina, all these different factors, the pressure of the finals are all going to come into effect for this last series. I cannot wait to get to it. I think we are done on Master League 2 with games, so you're going to want to stay here to catch the finals, but we will be taking a brief break, a brief pause to set up for that final action. So you're not going to want to go anywhere. You're going to want to stay right here. The VRML NA Echo Arena Rookie Finals are coming at you in just a few minutes.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to VRML. Guess what? Guess what? What's so funny, Dimwee?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay, I'm gonna let Strem chime in on that a little bit later. Hi, welcome back to VRML. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You've got yourselves a fantastic match about to happen because we've got we've got underrated rookies. Sorry, still in last match mode. It's been a long day. We've got underrated rookies back to back in rookie cups, dating back to May in the first one, kind of outside the season context, and now in season, coming back to the final situation. So, really big upsets happening today. Mentioning Team Loki, they caused a couple of big upsets on higher seeded teams, and underrated rookies doing much of the same. But they've got their stuff cut out for them here against Ding, because Ding reigning supreme here and playing some amazing matches over on Channel 2. I'm excited to see what this match provides. But yeah, on the casting desk today, virtually, it's me, Palador. Next to Sir Dimwee, we got Strembitsky between rounds. We got so much for subtlety on cams. We got everyone on deck and ready to get started soon. So Dimwee, how's it going?
Oh man, this is these are two of my favorite rookie teams, man. I mean, hands down. I've been casting these guys. I've been watching these guys. I've been interacting with these guys. I've been talking to these guys. I've even, in some ways, coached some of these guys. Sort of, maybe not directly, but like Steel Skydiver was at the Venom goalie boot camp that he did a few months ago now, and I made that video for. Like, these guys. These are some of my favorite players. They are exceptionally talented. Every single one of them. There's a reason they have made it into the championship game here in the rookie finals. And what you're going to see here, now, I don't care. You're going to look at standings. You go, well, they're actually in such and such place. They're kind of This is going to be top level play, guys. This is the future of the game right here. And they are so good. I've been saying it all day. These guys have accomplished in 4 months. I'll say it. I'm not even as good as these guys are anymore. I didn't even, what they've done in 4 months, I couldn't even do in 3 years.
Man, coaching stock is going all down the tubes now, but you know what? I can't disagree, because like I said earlier too, even just in this last year alone, since I've been active in scrims and things like that, just so much more advanced play from master tier all the way through bronze. Really, just every team in the league, whether new or old, but especially the new ones, the rookie ones. I mean, putting it together, showing that they've got what it takes to really hang with the big leagues, the big teams. And I think going into season 3, going into season 4, we're gonna see a lot of intrigue there in the master division, in the diamond division. I mean, we're already seeing some of these rookie teams approach just that, maybe unexpectedly for some people, but I mean, if you've been watching throughout the last 10 weeks, shouldn't be a surprise at this point. These teams are here to play and here to stay. And on that note, as we await the return of one of the players here for underrated, it would seem, Strembitsky, how's it going? I know you've been casting all day as well here with us, and some really impressive things going on.
Honestly, it's going really well. Every team that I've casted so far has definitely surprised me with their skill. I was saying after casting the Loki matches that I thought Loki was going to take it with how they're playing. They were just absolutely demolishing everyone. Like, everything that they were doing, they're always making the right decisions. And then, sure enough, we got Ding versus Loki, where Ding just I thought that I was seeing the peak of what these rookie teams could do, but Ding just blew that out of the water. Loki was not able to score once against them. So that just, like, Ding is just really showing that they came here to play and they came here to win. So we just have to see if underrated rookies is, up to the test.
Oh yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing if that question is answered and how it's answered, really. But full credit to Ding indeed for those who were tuned into either channels 1 or 3 and didn't see Ding on channel 2 there the last match or two. Stellar performance for sure. And we mentioned Team Loki there, and I said it once then, and now that we have all the ears of the rest of the viewers here on converged on one channel, I gotta emphasize, you're gonna look at that score. That is such a severe discredit to what Team Loki was actually able to do in the streams today. And so if you see that shutout, know that it was because, by and large, Ding honestly played some incredible defense, and they were just putting it together with a nearly perfect match. Loki was playing very, very well. So if you haven't seen the game, don't you dare judge by the score, because man, was that a match, and man, is this going to be a match between these two teams. I know for underrated rookies, they just came out of just a little while ago, that 3-rounder against Worst, and Ding going that 2-rounder. I mean, a clinic being
also-
shown. I don't know what to expect here. Didn't we? It's start time. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Venom in chat said, just got off a pep talk with Ding. He thinks they're ready, and we are ready. And that is going to be Ding getting that headbutt on that joust. This one going to bounce to the near side wall, collected there by underrated rookies. That's a 1.9-second joust. That is a master tier joust. As this one's going to get sent in, Steel Skydiver sending it up to Amazing. Amazing crossing that one over to Swagwar. Swagwar, one touch pass back to Steel. Although Steel's going to get stunned out. This one down to the floor. Amazing's going to pick that one up. Amazing sending it into the bubble. Going to be grabbed there by Super Buddy. Super Buddy coming in. Super Buddy wants to do something with it. Going to get stunned out, try to headbutt it away, but this one's going to get picked up by Flam and sent away.
I love that because even though that didn't really do too much there on the headbutt, I still love the fact that they're keeping the APMs up, the actions per minute, right? Okay, I'm stunned out. I still can do something. I don't know what. I can communicate something. I could try to knock this loose towards a teammate with my head. I'm gonna do something here that's maybe going to be useful to my team. And for Ding, they showed that in 2 matches ago on stream. Super slow paced, and they were really concentrated and calculated. In the last game, super aggressive and fast, so they can do a little bit of it all. And we'll see how it plays out here. I mean, scoreless in the first minute as a possession goes to Flem, and Flem going for a shot attempt, and then taken by YOLO Man.
And there it is, our first goal of round 1. Gonna go 1 minute, 10 seconds in, 2 points to underrated rookies. Yellow Man taking out the trash there, gonna send that one in after a few stuns go out. The first shot goes wide. And yeah, it's gonna be Ding here with his joust advantage. Minute and a half into round 1 here in the North American Rookie Finals Championship. Steel Skydiver gonna send that one over there to that right tube. Swagwar gonna send this one up to the Skybox there to Amazing. Going in, gonna hit Super Buddy. Super Buddy look for a cut pass, hits it, and that's Swagwar bringing that one in. 13 seconds after the last, and that's a tie game. 2 minutes in.
And you guys can't see me right now, but at my desk, I just smiled, shook my head, looking at my keyboard now. Not because I'm disappointed, because I'm anything but. I should be used to it. But that execution, flawless, perfect. I mean, I love the plays, I love the passes, I love the patience, everything about it. I love it. And right now, Sphinx with a disc for underrated rookies. They're gonna work up their offense here and see if they can just offer that rebuttal.
So Yellow sending this one in there to Tammy. Tammy going back to Yellow. Yellow, though, turns his back on Amazing, and Amazing is going to get the steal on that one. Gets it cleared out through that tube. The chains are away. So that Ding chain stopping up in the tube there. Super Buddy picked it up. Nice little adjustment there by them. And it's little stuff like that. Super Buddy going down there to Swag. Swag under goal. Swag cutting up to Amazing, and Ding, it goes off ahead, and then a second try there by Steel. It goes off the backboard, but cleared out now by Flam all the way back to mid.
All right, and now kind of one-on-one at the midfield there, being taken by Sphinx, going for the shot. That's going to bounce high. Rebounded by YOLO Man. He's going to take the shot. Wow, a 3-point hit for YOLO. What a shot. The defense all over him.
From that angle, man, the area of the backboard you have to work with is tiny, and he hit it spot on. It goes in right near that top pocket. That is a 3-point lead now here. The underrated rookies as Ding is going to have this joust advantage. Steel Skydiver waiting very patiently there on the back line. Really wants to pull out this defense. Trying to go up to Swag as Tammy came to contest, but Steel picking it right back up. Going back up to Swag Ward. Swag now moving through mid. Has a little bit of room to work with, so he's just going to keep on walking. There it is. Tammy picks it up. Tammy's going to send it up. And turnover there, YOLO.
Yeah, so there goes the ebbs and the flows, right? A little bit frantic at first, and now this last minute or so, well, slowed right down. And Ding doesn't have the point advantage at the moment, but they still have, they can afford to take a minute or so here, or just a few extra seconds, basically, to reset their minds and reset their plays, get a good high percentage shot opportunity if they can. Looking for that just now. There's a spacing, there's a pass right down below, and going for a very authoritative goal as Steel Skydiver coming in match after match now. It's the third of Dings I've seen today. Counter to maybe some expectation, the midfielder defender, he is scoring, leading the way in scores for a lot of these matches. So he's showing a little bit of everything as the launch goes out now for underrated.
So Flam going to send that one across there to YOLO. YOLO moving in on the far side there, almost halfway through round 1 here. Underrated Rookie's currently up by 1. Tammy gonna go ahead, reset it there to Sphinx. Sphinx gonna draw out Super Buddy, sending this one in to Tammy. Tammy now coming in on the floor there, sending that one across. It's Yellow. Yellow go for an ambitious shot as Steel Skydiver was sitting ready in goal. Still gonna get an easy save there, cleared out. Chandy's gonna pick it up. Super Buddy setting into the shot, and he hits it for the 3. That is now a 2-point lead to Ding, taking this one over 11 meters out there from Super Buddy.
Hey Dimwee, or hey VRML mods, is it too late to add, I don't know, an extra 20 minutes to this match or so? Just gonna throw that out there. But already this match providing some highlights, providing some back and forth action. I would love to see this go to a full 3. I would love to see this go to a full 5 or 7 for that matter. But nonetheless, getting the launch out here, it's Tammy with a disc, and now they're gonna play the patient play, much like Ding.
Yeah, good passing here. Good give and go. Sphinx and Tammy just working in tandem around that 2-man defense. And now the back pass there to Flem at mid. Flem going to pull a Maving out, goes into Tammy, who's wide open. Tammy now with a lot of space as the double stun comes out there. A little slap fight at mid. That's fantastic. As now it's going to get sent back to Yellow. Yellow coming in on the near side wall, looking over surveying the field here, looking for some options. Doesn't like what he's seeing, so he's just going to wait. He's going to try to pull some defense out. Defense does come out, crosses there to Flam. Flam looking to take a shot. I think actually maybe a pass, but it does turn over. So Super Buddy going to clear this one all the way out.
Geez.
Bouncing off the barrier. They get there. Super Buddy taking a shot. That's another 3. That is a 5-point lead here to Ding with 3.5 minutes to go here in round 1.
Nice rebound from Super Buddy. Based off that speed from Ding. Again, the pacing is so interesting in this match because we've seen the fast stacks. We've seen the very, very slowed down play. And I do mean that in a very good way. Just they're really kind of working with what the other team's giving them and really trying for both teams to really determine the pace on a moment-to-moment basis. Both teams just looking very, mature basically from the team's standpoint. They are not looking like rookies. They are just looking like, hey, we've been here before. We know how it goes, and we're going to execute the way that we want to execute.
So this one sent in back to the underrated rookies zone here. I'm even going to pick that one up in the far side trap. Sending that one in. Steel Skydiver. Steel under some pressure. A lot of pressure. Gets it there to Swag. Swag behind the goal. Going to reset this one. Didn't like the look of it. And maybe taking a very ambitious shot. Yellow gets the grab. Sending it out. Super Buddy gets a grab. But that's going to be a turnover by Tammy. Tammy trying to clear it out. Hits the station block. And now turning back over into the hands of Ding. Super Buddy with it here. Super Buddy moving up. Tammy caught behind the play. Sending it up to Swag. Swag actually going to back it out here. And I'll look for a better position. Sends this one across. Look at that cut pass.
Oh, there you go.
Steel going to come off the, that was Nest. He came from, and he's going to get that classic Nest goal there. Steel Skydiver put 2 more on the board. Ding's up by 7.
You know what? I'm not going to go too much into it because I'm sure Strem took his notes, been doing a great job of that. But I'll just say this has turned into quite the chess match. If you're involved in Echo Arena and you're not impressed by what you're seeing from both of these teams right now and what they're doing in this chess match, you are well, you're sorely mistaken because this is excellence for both teams. I really love the pace and just the push and the pull, the tug of war being shown here. Ding getting the better end of it, that's being said, but it's really kind of a, despite the fact that the score is a little large, it's really kind of a well-paced affair. And I just love that what I'm seeing and these teams able to execute just that only 4 months into their gameplay is ridiculous.
Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, yeah, it's just, I'm jealous. Yellow, though, sending this one into Tammy. Tammy taking a shot. Tammy's going to hit it. And that's going to bring us back within 5 here. Sorry, go ahead.
You see what I mean on that? Just, they're not rushing anything. They're going for the right plays every end of the floor. Some of them might pan out better than others, and they'll miss their shots or get it saved. But the point is the execution. They're not looking frantic or panic or like they're thinking about the stream or thinking about the 120 viewers that are here on Twitch joining us today. They are just thinking about their game, their team, their chemistry, and 10 weeks of just excellent play to make their way here to the rookie finals.
So Steele's sending this one in there to Maving. Maving with some room. Gonna slow it down here. Oh no, misplays it, but nice recovery. Gotta track this one down right at Bowtie. Picks that up. Sending it back there to Steel Skydiver. Steel now picking it up. Steel's gonna send this one in. And ooh, just out of reach. Yellow gonna get the grab, but with only 27 seconds. An opportunity here. And there it is. That's gonna be the ice on round 1. Ding is gonna take this one 14-7 over under it. Probably. We might have a few seconds.
Yeah.
5 seconds. So we could see a stuff here. But Ding will nonetheless take round 1.
Yeah, and well, with that score on the board here, yeah, it's right back to the way of underrated rookies, just showing how not underrated they are. And on that note, I'm gonna hand it off to Strambitsky with his notes and analysis.
Hey, so first off, Paladar, I love the actions per minute comment. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I loved it. It was very nice. But yeah, from what I've been noticing, I noticed that both teams are being forced by the defense to clear. So both teams were playing very, very fast at the start, and they were forcing clears. And both teams were falling into the trap of clearing directly to their opponent. Both teams were definitely doing this a lot at the beginning. When Ding actually made it all the way to their opponent's side, however, Ding had a very cohesive bubble offense. They had great cut passes, great timing. We saw that the entire round. That's how they got their goals, and it was really, really well done. I believe underrated rookies actually caught on to how this was happening, and they changed up their defense, and they actually found some success with it. But Ding, when they noticed that adaptation, they started slowing it down a lot and really just like holding onto the disc and hanging out, and that was working. They were scoring super easily for a couple rallies until underrated rookies responded by playing slow themselves. But then Ding, their defense shut down the slow play. So I think that underrated rookies shouldn't have slowed down. They should have kept playing fast how they were because it was working. But individually, just to note, I know Super Buddy, he's been making some great regrabs followed by 3-pointers, the crucial regrabs he has to make to score, and that's why they won this game. We also got Amaving pulling off some crucial brawls to win possession for his team, like brawls like 1v2 where it's Amaving versus two defenders or offenders. He's making the punches and getting the disc. Just Ding is just individually and as a team just really playing well so far.
Yeah, well, great notes and great analysis as always. For those in the Twitch chat, show Strav some love because not sure how much he believes it's just me schmoozing and how much I'm serious, but dang, is he good. On that note, very valuable information, and for these teams, I mean, fortunately / unfortunately, I don't know, maybe they're listening to the stream in between rounds, but this is some valuable info that they could really use to improve their game, and of course, none better than hearing it, from a person who's been there, who's been at the top of the mountain and really knows their stuff. Not to say that Dimwee and I don't. I mean, sometimes, but it's good to hear from a very recent champion there and finalist. Just
I'm a champion in my heart.
And you're a champion in my heart, Dimwee. Truly. I'm not sarcastic this time. No, for real. Just love the fact that we can see this kind of play at this level, that we've got all this community showing up here in the Twitch chat all day long across 3 different channels. We had so many different casters, the mod team doing a fantastic job. I mean, this is what it comes down to. All the pride on the line, all the progress on the line, and all pride, no prejudice. These teams are just amazing. And with that said, if you're wondering of the extended timeout and why I'm starting to stall a little bit, it's because I think one of the players may be a ping issue or something like that. So we're seeing how that unfolds. But yeah, any other notes, Strem, by the way? Or
yeah, I figured
Yeah.
since we got a pause here, yeah, I can definitely try to talk some more. So
wait, sorry. I'm obligated to shout out the hype train, by the way, level 4. Don't think I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much to Kitty Stub, to Fontax, to Nightfire with 5 subs, to Ulta Game 105 Spotted Dog as well, Gilligan. Incredible, all of you. Thank you so much. Strem, real quick, you got like
real quick,
seconds.
Easy. I got this. In order for Ding to win, they have to play slow like they were last round. And in order for underrated rookies to win, they have to force Ding not to play slow. So let's see if they can do that.
All right, well, there is the crystal ball out, and we'll see which team heeds the warnings of Strem and the advice, that is to say. So, Dimwee, here we go, round 2.
Yeah, that was a 1.9 second joust time there for Ding. Same as round 1. That is a master tier joust time that Ding is getting consistently here in this game. Steele pulling out that defense, going to send this one across, looking for Swag on the left side there, but it hits a boot, and Flam is going to come out of the goal. Send that one out back towards mid. Doesn't get out. Going to be slapped there by Steel Skydiver over into this near side trap. Steel trying to track that one down, but can't. This one now in the tube where it's going to get slapped back in. So kind of bouncing around at the moment. No, it's going to be Ding getting back possession here.
Yeah, and now it's going to be kind of knocked loose. The defense is all over the place, but you know what? They're going to make the most out of the least, and that is to say, Flem with some relief on the defense as they send it over to the other line, other side, that is to say. And now maybe the numbers advantage just going the way instead of underrated. A walk-in goal and going to be taken, and not happy about that was Steel, but steal the points they did.
Yeah, Tammy put that off of the head of Steel. Steel's very animated after that one going in. That is going to be our first goal of round 2 here, going to underrated rookies up 2-0. 1 minute, 1 second in, almost a minute and a half once we're coming out the tubes here, and we'll be ding here with the shouts advantage. Steel picking that one up, sending that one to the near side wall to Super Buddy. Super Buddy gonna cross that one back over there to a Maving, and Maving now slowing it down, playing very patient here is Ding. They're playing that slow game. They like that slow game. And maybe going to send them across. Good stun there by Super Buddy. He's going to be able to pick that one up. Super Buddy sending that one in. That was going a little bit wide, and Flem's going to pick it up now for the turnover. Underrated rookies back in possession.
Yeah, one of the few errors I dare say they're being shown by Ding, because there was 2 defenders back there, so a little bit rushed maybe, or forced, or maybe just didn't see the defenders in the way. But either or, whatever the case is, if underrated rookies can capitalize off of this with a boost, it looks like they have a faster one. They do, so swooping in out of nowhere, and now with the dimes, but no, denied by Super Buddy over at the barrier, at least for a moment. But right back to Tammy now with a passing lane slightly open, but now closed off, and Steel Skydiver now getting shut out with some stuns.
That Ding defense is so solid. They shut down just about everything that walks in there. But now Swag Wars picking this one up. They have a 3-on-3 moving in. Swag trying to pull the ender. But Tammy's going to get the grab there, trying to send that one out. Doesn't get out. Going to hit the Pac-Man head down to the floor there. Tammy does get the slap. This one is going to get through mid all the way down into the Ding bubble. Underrated rookie's getting there first. Yellow, bring it in. He's going to plant it as he gets stunned out. And that's going to put underrated rookies up by 4 here, 3 minutes in.
You see how fast that stack was. From my camera angle, not the same one as the stream, but I was thinking, well, they have a million years just to walk that in, not a problem. And then boom, 3 players. Imagine a Star Wars. You know how the battleships kind of phase into existence, because that's what it reminded me of. They were just there in an instant.
And Fontac gifting 5 subs is Ding looking for another offensive attack here. Maving sending this one behind the goal, collected there by Super Buddy, sending it in, but it's stopped by Flem. Wow. Still loose though, and then slapped out. That was Sphinx slapping it out of the bubble. But Ding back in possession here. Steel Skydiver sending that one back to Swag. Swag move it in, hitting down the floor there through Super Buddy. Super Buddy going up to Steel. And Steel's gonna bring that one in. Another shot there. Steel loves coming in from that nest and sending it in just like that. You know, I've got a few of those shots in my own highlight reel. I am Steel Skydiver right now. I am Steel Skydiver. I am Ding. As Ding cuts that underrated lead in half.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I've got some highlights too, and I am the guy that Steel Skydiver scored on when I'm in goal. So that said, great shot, great patience being shown there to just find that after some fantastic defense. Needless to say, showing a little bit of a lot bit actually of the defense on their end as well. So like I said, I was never good in the goalkeeper, that is to say. So when you see these teams performing like that, I just I got to bow down. But right now, right down at the trench, it's Sphinx with a disc.
Sphinx sending this one back to the back line there. Does find Flem enthusiast. Flem going to send this one back in. Going to hit Sphinx. It's a nice little give and go to pull that defender way out. Sphinx walking in. Sphinx sending it in off the post. And once again, Steel not happy about that one. Oh, he's sorry. He's fantastic when he gets scored on. I mean, that sounds so like, I don't know. That sounds very
Hey, what
odd.
was it that Strem was saying earlier on?
Don't. No, we're not. No.
Okay.
Ding.
Hey, Strem, take a note. Take a note. All right. Back to it though. Yeah, the passing excellence being shown once again. The patient play, lovely on those passes. Even here, look at that side to side. The finish not there. The rebound certainly is. There's the dunk in from Steel.
Wow, dude. We're talking. Excuse me. We're talking. The full range of emotions in a matter of a second and a half. Oh, I got tears. got tears. We're back within 4.5 minutes to go here. Underrated rookies, goodness.
I've got, you know what? They've got tiers, high tiers. Very, very excellent play. Amazing with a clear, high clear as it goes off the corner panel. Now there's a deep backliner there. It's going to be Flem Enthusiast. A little bit of rush on the slap clear though, so that could not pay off here as they might have the advantage at the goal.
Ooh.
And indeed, it will be no! It's the defense coming in, swooping in once more from nowhere, this time from underrated rookies. And now slowing it down, it's Ding.
Yeah, Super Buddy pulls that defender out. Look for that cross pass there. The in pass to Swag. Swag ultimately does pick it up. Got a little clumping there on defense. Underrated rookies. They got to watch out for that. They fold it up like that. Ding will punish for it. And a good attack. Oh my god. Oh my. What a recut. That's. You know what? Okay, so we're that setup around the bubble. The way that this came in, all three of their players there could have played that. That's amazing. I'm just stunned. That's amazing.
Oh, so is that stack. But yeah, it's amazing and it's dangerous. And anytime you have multiple offensive players at that level of skill and talent driving in, it really makes things tough on a defense, even the most stalwart of them, because you have to address so many moving parts in that offense all at once. So it's just going to drag you in every which direction, or at least drag your eyes in every different direction. And that is what Ding is using to their advantage here. But that said, it's still a tied game as a Maving takes it over. And now the defense trying to get back, but there's two offensive players stacking in. And now in position though for a grab, it's Tammy. A nice, very nice clear off of that as well. So good defense.
Yeah, that one's going to clear all the way down. Now Ding is going to get back to the bubble quickly, but they overshoot the disc. That is 3 underrated rookie players there. Ooh, Sphinx trying to send a shot. That goes very low. Going to end up cleared on the bubble. YOLO trying to get there, but a good slap there by Super Buddy. It's going to be picked up now by Swag. Swag got a soft pass back there to Super Buddy on the back line. And Super Buddy going to move over here to the near side wall. Sphinx encroaching. He's going to send that one in, and yeah, Swag gonna get stunned out, and Tammy turning this one around, gonna get this one cleared back into the Ding zone, bouncing into the bubble. Gonna be another stack race, and once again, Ding the speed, but they're not they're overshooting the disc, but they do ultimately get it back. Looks like there's enough scrumming going on at mid to stop that from happening. But now Swag sending that one out. Actually, YOLO picking it up. YOLO down to Sphinx. Sphinx looked like he was stopped dead there, and good stuff there by Maving, turning around now. Under 2 minutes to go here, we're still tied, and this one ping ponging at the moment. And now that one's going to bounce to the far side wall there. Steel Skydiver picking that one up. He's going to send this one down, looking for Super Buddy just out of reach. Does pick it back up. Super Buddy over to Steel. Steel doing it again. Same spot, same shot. Hits it for the 2. Ding's going to take a 2-point lead here in round 2. We have a minute and a half to go here. Oh, man, it's coming down to the wire. Can underrated rookies come back here in the last minute and force round 3, or is Ding going to do this in 2? So underrated rookies coming out with that joust advantage. Flem Enthusiast going to send that one over to the stack on the far side. It's YOLO sending that one up to Sphinx. Tammy getting a boost. They're going to go for a ceiling pass, but it hits the ramp there. Swag going to send it back all the way down into the underrated rookie zone. 1 minute to go here. Underrated rookies trying to track it down. It's going to be a Maving pick it up, but maybe taking a shot. That was going to ding and bounce out. A goal here could just do it. Swag setting it up to Steel. Steel sending it in, sending the shot. There was no goalie. That's it for the 3. How much time? We got to see. 27 seconds. 27 seconds. That's it. Ding's going to take it. Once we hit 20 seconds, that's it. Set out. 2 seconds. 1. Ding is our North American Rookie Finals champions, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Strem.
Yeah, that game was nuts. I'm not gonna lie, I was like gasping and like cheering and like my heart was going. That was such a nail biter. There was so many plays where the disc bouncing off of Geo is the only reason that a goal didn't happen, or like things were just so close the whole time. Like there was a time I saw a Maving, he stunned out a defender and he's just holding on to like the corpse of the defender, and the disc tries to get cleared, and it bounces in such a way that it goes right to a Maving in the perfect spot, and he just gets a goal off of it. It's just things like that. Wow. Like, to start off this game, the first rally, we saw Ding do their slow play the entire way into the bubble, but Flem Enthusiast in goal jumped out immediately, causing a turnover. And things like that is what I thought were going to win the series for underrated rookies. And throughout the round, we saw underrated rookies playing very fast. They're forcing chaos upon Ding. They got 4 points up, and Ding was not playing comfortably, not how they wanted to play. In fact, Ding actually started playing fast, and that was something that I noted that they shouldn't do. I wanted them to keep playing as slow as they could, but they played fast, and they responded to those 4 points up immediately by having a 4-teammate, 4-touch play all in the bubble, just crisscrossing all the players of Ding touch the disc, and they scored. And when you do a play that's as sick as that, nothing helps your morale better. It doesn't matter that you're down 4 points. It doesn't matter. We also noticed that Dimwee is incredibly toxic, and we also noticed that both teams were falling prey to being too aggressive on defense. I noticed that both teams, when they were on defense and sitting back, they were playing very aggressive, putting themselves out of position to aggress on the disc, which just made it easier for the opponent to take the bubble, right? And both teams were doing that. Maybe sort of helping. I think the advantage there goes towards underrated rookies, because I did say that the chaos was going to help rookies here. I thought they were better at playing, fast and messy, but no, Ding just they took it, and even playing fast, they just bested underrated rookies. They were just the better team today. It was just an amazing game to watch.
It really was an amazing game, and to anyone wondering why you're not hearing Palador anymore, he dropped out about 2 minutes before the end of that game, and I assume he is exceptionally angry right now, particularly with his ISP that he's having some trouble with. So he is not here to partake in this final, this championship here, this victory here for Ding, doing it in 2 of our underrated rookies. And I mean, just what a series! That was so well played. Both teams doing such a good job, and just really coming and bringing it here today. But it will be Ding taking it. You got your game high points there. Is going to Steel Skydiver, picking up 16, also 1 assist, 1 save. Also Super Buddy with 6 points and 6 assists. That's quite a few assists there. Swagwar also picking up 6 points, 3 assists. And then over there on underrated rookies, you got It's Yellow Man, 7 points, 1 assist, 1 save. Flem Enthusiast, 2 assists. That is 6 saves there for Flem Enthusiast. Sphinx picking up 2 points, 1 assist, and Tammy 2 points, 1 assist. And looks like Palador has rejoined. And Palador,
did I miss anything?
No, it's fine.
You
appropriately, Dimwee. I just got rooked on. Anyway, how'd it go?
I don't know what that means. But,
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Is there your ISP called Rook or what?
No. I just got rookied.
Got rookied.
I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't Google that, as Subtlety says. But yeah, this is yes. Unfortunately, Powder, yeah, you missed a big finish there. Ding did take it into, and that is unfortunate that you dropped out there. But yeah, what a big victory here for those guys. The BTS rating us just in time with a party of 4.
Hey,
I do want to note, Palador, you're saying Steel Skydiver. He's the back player. He's in goal, and he's got the team high points with 13 points. And then we got Super Buddy with 6 assists. That's just, regardless of if you play 3 games in a series or 2 games, 6 assists is really good. It means that like you're constantly being in the spot your team needs you to score, and you're just, looking at those stats, like those stats are the stats of a team who went in together, played together, and won together. It was a really, really good series and a really good showing by Ding.
you know what, Stram? That's exactly. Yeah, what I was seeing from Steel and all them earlier on is just the fact that they are able to execute a multitude of different game and play styles, right? And I suppose that's if nothing else reminiscent of how Kangarillas operate when we were talking about them on stream. I know on venues last week, right? Where it's just there's no such thing as positions. I mean, there is, but there isn't. Sometimes you just need to rotate into where you need to be, and it seems like they all did that today.
Yeah, they really did. This was yeah, these are the a lot most of the teams you saw today in this whole tournament are teams you're going to see more and more of over the coming seasons. So these are fantastically talented players, and it's not just, you know, I keep using that word talent, and in this case, we're not just talking like natural ability, although that's always a factor, but it's also the work they put in. These teams, they're for real. They are for real. They practice and play probably just about, I shouldn't say probably, certainly every day. They fell in love with the game like we all did that first day in. They made that discovery. We all did, and yeah, that's what this is. This is passion. This is a love for a game, a new game. This, you know, kind of it feels like we're on the cusp of the future of sports here, and to see this many people falling in love with it the same way we all did, and in just doing the things to get this far and raise that ceiling. And like I said it earlier, you know, we're nowhere near that ceiling. We're nowhere near it, and I'm just so excited for the future.
Same here, for sure. It's absolutely sky high, sky's the limit, and I think you said it perfectly right there. But we just, at least for me, and I know I'm not alone in this, right? This game is not something that, you know, I've been gaming all my life. I don't stick around games for terribly long, or communities, you know, gaming communities terribly long. We're a fickle bunch, us gamers, right? We kind of move from one game to the next sometimes, and you know, there's a lot of great stuff out there. But Echo has had the very uncanny ability over the last few years to just draw in an audience based off something that is so perfectly suited for VR and something that hasn't been done before and can't really be replicated to that degree. It's just one of the first, you know, touch-enabled games on VR, and it just right from the get-go they did it to just about perfection. And I think that's why you see so many people just like us, like me, like you, like Strem, you know, like so many of the viewers here today, where we got in it, and one way or the other, you know, we never left. We've stuck with it, and we're still here 3 years later, and I expect to say that once again a few years from now. So start of something special. And indeed, for Ding here, going to join Gyro in what has been a very special day for these two teams in these two regions. But that said, appreciate you guys doing all the great work on the cast, and I'm sure Strem stepping in there too as I phased in and out and, you know, did a little dubstep disc of my own, or dubstep door, I guess. But I got to see most of it, and I was super impressed with every single hour of gameplay we saw today. So with that said,
Pog.
yeah.
Get some pogs in chat.
Oh yes, or some take a coughs or something. But either way, thank you everyone for joining. I do hope you took notes, by the way, Strem, on Dimwee when I commented at the beginning of the round. I hope there was
you know,
something.
I was going along. I was going along with my notes. I was saying everything. By the way, we learned that Dimwee's toxic, and okay, so
Love it.
He got it.
This is why I had Strem on backup, because I knew. But all right, so big thank you to ProTube VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net, our great sponsors here in Echo Arena VRML. Thank you to the Twitch chat, everyone who followed, who subscribed, who donated bits, who hosted, who rated. All of the above means a lot to us. Very much, you know, the support of the community cast. To the teams, thank you for providing some excellent games to watch and highlights all night long. And yeah, to our great moderation team, of course, Alakos, Daniel McFabulous, Echo, Zero, Gilligan, Nada, Princess, Sneaky Evil, and Wit. And then our multitude of casters throughout the day. And here for this North American set of streams, we had Subtlety on the cams all night here on Channel 1. I was on Channel 2 camming there as well. We had Mini Hats over on Channel 3. And as far as casters go, Dimwee, we had Nightfire, Strembitsky, Dipman, Daniel McFabulous, and just everyone doing a tremendous job, a McFabulous job even. So with that said, any last words, my good casting friends?
Congratulations, Ding. That was well earned. Absolutely earned.
and Gyro. Yeah, excellent. Okay, well, to all you guys in the chat, thank you for joining one final time, and be very, very happy, very, very safe, and just be good to each other here in this community. We've got a long way to go in terms of this growth. Future is bright, so you stay tuned for every single bit of it, and I will do the same along with everyone else here in VR Master League. So take care, and we'll see you again very soon.